dust and ash like a devil. The winds howl low and the poison flames, dust and ash like a devil's chains. Where shadows walk, no law remains, and the reckoners ride tonight. The hot plains burn beneath the blood-red sky. Desperate guns where they'll never die. But the spirits whisper and the shamans cry as the reckoners ride tonight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. The Doomsayer chants neath the shattered spire. His words twist hearts like smoke and fire. But the truth burns hotter than their vile desire, and hope's spark ignites the fight. Ravenites cry with the vultures scream, carving death from the wasteland's dream. Yet even their claws can't kill the stream that flows where the brave still fight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, the whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. A gunfighter with a tarnished name carries sorrow like a lover's flame. He knows the cost, but he'll stake his claim, for the reckoners fall tonight. The wasteland glows as heartbeats slow. The reckoners reap, but their seeds won't grow. For when men stand tall, even gods can know the rain can end in the light. A toxic shaman wails till the dead, summons spirits from the lives they led. But courage rises when angels fled, and the reckoners face their plight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. The Doomsayer chants neath a shattered spire. His words twist hearts like smoke and fire. But the truth burns hotter than their vile desire, and hope's spark ignites the fight. So light your lamp, take one last stand. Guns in your grip, fate in your hands. For the reckoners fall where the brave men stand, and the wasteland reclaims the night.
I meant, sorry.
Sully.
I'm
Yeah.
Scott. Yes, we're missing
Scott,
Scott and Terabyte.
we are missing Scott.
Yeah, but
yes.
you're not in the chat, dear. Oh no, you are now. Yes, you are. You are there.
I was at the time. Otherwise, how would I have heard her say that?
Good point. You'd only just logged back in though.
Right. What they've changed how by the look of things. Just realised that we really ought to have his dog meat instead of the video. He's got a because I think he deserves to be there. So we should do while we were waiting for everyone. We're two down.
Dog meat's very important.
Exactly. Dog meat down.
Yeah, there's Chuck. Now we're just waiting on Terabyte.
She's everybody's favourite hexapooch.
Righty-ho. Well, he's obviously up flying in his gyrocopter, and he'll be there. He'll be there later. Right. So if I go to downloads, there's that. So, I don't know. I'm going to make him put him in. And then put it under PCs while we wait for. Right. That seems to get there. Just gonna everybody, so we'll get going. Continue. Just able to see if it works. So if that not me, oh, that probably will work. Let's do that. Probably comes up to your waist. Would you think?
Maybe a little bit bigger. She's size -1.
Okay. There. So just need you players. You are standing in front of dog. So you across it. So you won't see this till next week. But
What do you use to make your trailers then?
not the most sensible thing, but it was it's what I started with, and so it's what. So that'll do. I'll save that, recompile it, and off we go. So I just need to transition. Okie dokie. Right, when we left you last week, I do believe you were going after the chili.
We were indeed hunting for a chili that can cause people to spontaneously combust if cooked in the wrong or right way, depending on how you look at it.
Yes, we have to head to Carmen's Tex-Mex.
If I save that, export that as an MP4 late for next week. Right. Yes, indeed. So, frantically typing away. So, we got everybody now. Huzzah. Yes, we do. Right. So, you basically mount up and roll down the road and so yep, as you roll into, I look up the pronunciation earlier, Kennedell, as the sun bleeds orange across the cracked highway. The town's skyline is a patchwork of rusted water towers and faded signs, and there appears to be chilly themed murals, some cheerful and some unsettling, and a banner that's overhead. So if I do share record, see that. Welcome to the 17th annual Scoville Showdown.
Okay.
Seriously. I mean, come on.
Chili
We've
cook-off.
had an apocalypse. These guys have got to seriously straighten out their priorities.
Locals
I'm
bustle.
sorry, you're in the West, so chili cook-off is a priority.
It is Texas after all.
My
Chili and
apologies.
barbecue.
Mm.
If you're in Texas and you're not eating one or the other, you're a damn Yankee.
And if you're eating all their good stuff, you're a goddamn Yankee because they'd rather you didn't. Thank you.
Locals bustle beneath booths, mutants, livestock, and there's mutant livestock and spice carts are everywhere. The air smells of cumin, sweat, and ozone. Dog meat sneezes twice and teleports into a barrel of pickled okra.
You
And
get back
teleport
here.
into what?
A barrel of pickled okra.
Pickled
sorry.
okra, of course.
Oh.
That stuff's horrible.
You could have at least found the gherkins.
Yes. But, well, yeah. Although I suppose if you're trying to hunt down, information on a very specific chili, this is really a good place to be.
Or it's a really bad place to be, because if they've got that chili here and they've cooked it wrong and they're going to feed it to competition people, we could have a lot of exploding folks. And if they've been eating a lot of chili, I mean, they might explode anyway, but that's a whole new way to do it.
Well, when people start exploding and we watch what chili they're eating, we'll know who stole the chilies.
Well, yeah, but we won't get the chili back if they've already used it. Of course, I could just try to irradiate everybody, and anyone that's immune is eating the chili if they cooked it in the right way. Maybe we'll
Do
use
we
that
have
as
a
plan B.
description of what this chili looks like? I mean, because a lot of chilies look very similar unless you know exactly what you're looking for.
That's a good point. Kid, do you know what this chili looks like? I mean, has it got any like distinguishing features? Like, I don't know, it burns with hellfire or something?
It was the Texas, I forgot what I called it, the Texas Hell Bloom or something, didn't I? Oh, God, I better find my notes. The Benny's Flow says Mr. Munker. Fine, I'm just going to,
Thank you, Jiminy.
before I do that, I'm just going to go back through my notes and see if I can. Hellfire Bloom, didn't I? Yeah. I think I called it. Well, let's see. It's most strange. Kid's name. What was the kid's name? Terrible. Watch my own video, shouldn't I? And all this
I
time.
did watch it. I don't remember what his name was. I just watched it this morning, as tells you how good my memory is.
Well, he's called Terrible now.
Or Kid. Kip.
Well, kid's fine, but I did have it, didn't I? I've got all my scribbled notes. Jasper Skid McGraw. That was it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because it was a bioengineered chili pepper. So apparently, he says, well, what I was carrying, I suppose, resembled a cross between a chili pepper and an orchid. 5 flared petals curl outwards like arms, while the central stamen resembled a glowing, slightly translucent, and was twitching with internal heat. It's a weird. Yeah. So
That doesn't look like any chili pepper I ever seen before. So
That sounds bizarrely like a really small spicy triffid.
it does, doesn't it?
bit worrying,
Are
really,
you
isn't it?
sure they're not just very small triffids?
No, no. I was told that. I had to transport it back to junkyard as quick as possible and as quietly as possible, because the reason I was picked to do it is me travelling on my own was less noticeable than the gang that acquired the item, because the combine was still looking for them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just go back a little bit there where you said the gang that took the chili, the combine are looking for them.
Yes, it was en route. It was en route to the combine lab. They were going to see if they could weaponize it.
Oh boy.
But don't worry, they're miles away. They're on a wild goose chase, chasing off the people. That was the whole point. I don't even think the people. I don't even know who the ones who nabbed me know exactly what they've got here. This is the worrying thing. But anyway, but yeah. But as I say, you'd know it if you saw it.
If we do get it back for you, where will you be taking it?
Junkyard, he says.
The junkyard. Okay.
Well,
So
hey,
you're not going to be
that's
giving it
somewhere
to
we
the
were going
combine.
anyway, kind of.
You won't be giving it to the combine.
Oh no, take it to the
Good.
junkyard.
All right. Just so we're clear on that. All right. Well, let's go see what we can. Have we made it to Carmen's?
No. You've just got to town. I mean,
Okay.
actually, yeah. If he mentioned Carmen's, I wouldn't worry about that. I must have. I've obviously retconned since then, so you know about Carmen. I can't remember who's in junkyard off the top. I know it's in Salt Lake in Utah. I can't remember the name of the. What's the name? Junkers. That's it. Of course it is. So, yes. Well, I mean, that's what you could see you could see a big sign near where he was nabbed about Carmen's Tex-Mex restaurant. But yeah, I think what you really need to do is probably do a bit of network. Slow you down, you see.
Okay. So, just to make this clear, we need to find this gang who's got a potentially explosive miniature orchid chili thing at a chili cookout where they may or may not have used it, and the combine may or may not be turning up, because I'm pretty sure all of them aren't off on a wild goose chase. Oh boy. How do we get ourselves into these kind of things?
We stopped to help a kid along the side of the road.
Steve gives Dogmeat what would be a withering gaze, but his eyes are just nothing but nuclear flames in empty sockets.
Dogmeat's still desperately trying to get rid of
pickled okra off herself.
Yes. For those multiple
You've got
tentacles,
no one to blame but yourself for that.
This place is not good on the dog's nose. You're telling her off for
I'm sure.
having a good nose.
Go over to the okra barrel and grab her by the scruff of the neck and pull her out.
Oh no, I'm yeah, no problem at all. I'm sure he was.
Yeah, she probably teleported back out as soon as she showed up there. It's like, oh my god, what did I do?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. But yes, so obviously being new in town, and probably by the sound of things, based on what Sunny said, none of you know much or anything about the chili cook-off ways. Your characters, you might do as players. It sounds your best bet's probably start asking around, see if you can get any leads.
Yes.
Okay.
So would that
Anyone?
be
Any?
persuasions or
Grab the first
notices
civilian we
or
can find and ask A, where the cook-off is happening, and B, where the restaurant is.
Well, according to the
well,
poster, Kingman Town Square, sunset at sunset.
Okay,
So
sure, but where's
where's the
that?
town square?
Oh yeah, the town square. He gives you some directions. He gives you some direction. He gives you some directions over. It seems to be where everyone's headed. Apart from a
And
pickled
what about the restaurant?
apart from a pickled okra salesman who he seems to be trying to work out why half his barrel is now all over the street. Half the contents, I
So
should say.
where's this Carmen's Tex-Mex place?
As you mentioned, Carmen's Tex-Mex, he looks worried and starts sort of says, "Well, I really must be going. I've got to get back," and off he goes. Being very nervous.
what's
Well,
wrong
that
with
bodes well.
Carmen's Tex-Mex?
Hey, excuse me. Hey,
Scott's actually going to grab him before he gets too far away and say, "Listen, trust me. You want to just tell me where it is and then scurry off, not the other way around. Because either way, you're going to tell me."
yeah, don't make him angry. You wouldn't like his girlfriend when he's angry.
He fails to get away.
And rolling persuasion, you know, to hold him by the shoulders and say, "Look, we don't want to hurt you. We just want to know where Carmen's is, and why why the place gives you the jitters,
He did.
and then you can go on your merry way."
Wait, sorry, I was just looking for the map, and just to remind you, I found that really high-tech map we did. The most detailed map we've ever had.
Oh, it was awesome that.
Map. I did.
We have a screenshot.
Yeah, I can't remember where I put that. I can't remember.
2025 1007 22 110 114.
Oh, there we
That
go.
helps.
That helps immensely because on that you can see exactly where Carmen's Tex-Mex is.
Yes.
So, actually, that's a very good point.
That's great. But where is that in relation to where
Square.
we are?
Well,
3
it's
blocks that way, 2 blocks over.
yeah, basically, yeah. Actually, I have to be honest. When I came up with Kingman Town Square, I forgot to actually check if it existed. I don't know if Kennedale has a Kingman Square. I can't remember. Stuff. Oh well. But anyway, yes, that sounds right. 3 blocks over. Yeah, but you don't want to go there. You won't get in anyway. No one gets in the vault.
What's up?
Look, I'm really late. I've got to go. It's just, yeah, you won't get in. But well, there's always way. But look.
Steve will look at him, and then look over at the battle tank that we've got in our little convoy.
I'm just
and
going to take it out of his mind.
And then look back and say, "What makes you think we can't get through a wall if we really want to?"
Basically, if you look in his mind, he can't tell you.
Huh?
He's scared of you.
Can't tell us.
He's scared of you. He wants to tell you, but it's causing him physical pain every time you ask him the question.
Guys, back off.
Interesting.
Okay, but why?
Because it hurts him when we ask. He's not refusing to answer because he doesn't want to. He literally can't answer.
Okay, well that's new. Now, hey, that's kind of your zone, isn't it? Like that's like mind control juju type stuff.
Yeah. Have I ever heard of anything that could cause that?
Hypnotic post-hypnosis suggestion that anytime a certain subject comes up, they react in a specific way, something along those lines.
Like, safe to say you have no idea right now, Sully.
Beyond me. It's weird.
Those
can't help.
those of a repairing technical nature. If you'd like to make a notice check.
Repairing technical nature, make a notice check.
Those who've got the repair skill would like to think of themselves technically, because other people might not notice, is all I'm saying.
Well, I've got
Just-
the repair skill.
Well, yeah, you are then. That's fine. I'm just trying to move on the networking rather than sticking one person. It's all meant to go off and ask questions, but that's all. That's me running out. Okay, what you do notice is that nearby appears to be, you can see nearby a vendor sort of desperately trying to fix his spice grinder and cursing more loudly under his breath as time goes on.
So soon he's not cursing under his breath anymore. He's just flat cursing. Got it.
Indeed. Exactly.
Oh dear. If you don't get that fixed, I mean, there's going to be problems. You know, the spice must flow.
And if anyone else wants to talk around to anyone, but feel free to do so. If you're only map today, enjoy it.
Here, let me take a look at that. I reckon it just needs a little bit of this.
Well, he's very grateful that you've he's very grateful that you repaired the spice grinder, and obviously you've made him, you've moved him to helpful on the NPC friendly scale, as it were.
Now, here, I hope you don't mind me asking him. This kid here, he's looking for a place. He's been told that some of the best chili at this contest comes from it's cooked by someone called Carmen, and he wanted to go and check out where she cooks. Could you point us in that direction?
Bloke goes, well, it's, and then he stops. Goes, I can't remember where it is. However, Velma Quaid. Go find Velma Quaid in the Dusty Tongue. She can probably help you.
Velma Quaid, okay.
In
What
the
she look
Dusty
like?
Tongue?
Dusty
It's
Tongue.
going to be a saloon. The Dusty Tongue. Yeah.
Where's that?
That's where you go to wet your whistle.
So I'm laughing. So Jimmy Munker said, "Let the bennies flow," and then Jimmy Munker just says "bennies from YouTube" because before he said "bennies from Twitch." You see, that counts as a different.
Thanks, Jiminy.
Made me laugh. He gives you directions to the Dusty Tongue.
Okay. Tell me, just in case, if I was to want to make sure that I absolutely avoided where Carmen's Tex-Mex is, can you tell me the place I absolutely shouldn't go?
Yes, well, what you really want to do is... Sorry, what was the question again?
If I want to make sure that I don't go to Carmen's Tex-Mex...
Yeah, no. Just shh. He's not going to be able to tell us. Just give up. It's not Pinocchio. It's something else.
I didn't think his nose was getting bigger. Are you saying these people are puppets?
No, but Pinocchio has a tendency of not answering directly. It's not a matter of he can't answer directly. It's a matter of he can't answer, period.
Normal Steve is gonna like just gently poke the spice seller and say, "He kind of seems real to me. You are real, aren't
Do
you?"
you mind not poking me? I know you fixed my spice grinder and all that, but it hurts.
That hurt? I was being really gentle.
Well,
He goes, anyway, thank you very much for fixing me grinder. I've got to make sure I'm set up in the town square for the showdown later today. With that, he scuttles off.
You know, this place is kind of weird. I'm glad I'm normal, Steve.
This place is very weird.
Hey, Sully. I wonder if that Dusty Tongue place serves whiskey.
Where? I'll go find out.
yeah, well, let's head to the Dusty Tongue.
Okay, a couple of quick questions. A couple of obviously following the directions the spice seller vendor told you. You head over to Dell's market quarter and find it tucked between a scorched cantina and a collapsed billboard. And on the faded sign, it's shaped like a chili pepper with a forked tongue. On the outside, it says the dust, and walls are made of rusted sheet metal, and even a couple of old oven doors. As you enter inside, the interior is dim. It's amaratic and cluttered. The shelves are stacked with jars of powdered peppers and other interesting-looking tinctures. The air stings the eyes and tickles the throat. A ceiling fan spins lazily, coated in red dust. As you look across, you can see the pulley system, and there seems to be a kid on a bicycle cycling, not lazily.
Well,
Who are we looking for again?
Elmer Quaid.
Right, Velma.
Really? I thought we were looking for whiskey.
There's
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry.
Where do we find Miss Quaid?
The barman looks up at you, points at the drinks, the bottles behind him, one of which you do see does appear to include whiskey, and then
I can't hear anything.
I'm muted.
No, I can hear you.
I hear you fine.
That's okay. I got paranoid there because I said I can't hear anything. I have to make me scared. Sorry, I was just tidying up a few things. I did have a drinks menu and I've got to add it to the module, so I'm just sorting it out.
No, I couldn't hear any. I couldn't hear any of you.
Oh, well, we hear you now.
I hear you now. I've changed headsets. I've put my work headset on instead of my wireless one. I think it may have just battery died.
Out. Yeah, it does happen. You normally get a normally you get a beep. Not always.
Nope. Well, whatever it was, Sully orders one.
Just making sure that any of the effects are removed from the one I share with you. So those are the bar specials. If anyone wants to try a special, obviously they've got more normal drinks. Jojo, what do you fancy? Obviously, you don't have to have a special. You can have a normal drink. They have some left. They even have Ghost Rock juice, which is the last one I should actually put on this menu here. How would you get juice from a rock? You're not sure, but that seems to be what they call
Scott will order some Ghost Rock juice, whatever that is. Seeing as how he can drink Ghost Fuel, he wants to try Ghost Rock juice.
It's probably spook juice, isn't it? Really,
It probably is.
if it's probably spook juice, if we're honest, but it's probably subtly different because they don't want to be you're drinking equivalent. Okay.
Hey, I'll give that a go.
Ghost Rock juice costs $1.
I hand him a clean handkerchief.
He takes that. Yes, indeed. He looks at that and goes, "Very nice, very nice." In fact, he looks over his counter and hands over a Lego minifig without a head.
Hey, Scotty, here. I will pull out from my pocket a Mega Bloks head and give it to Scott.
Okay.
Close enough.
Close enough, indeed. Doubles the value of the minifig at least. That's when you drink spook juice.
And I'll go ahead and take a drink.
And normal Steve is going to reach into his pack and say, "I'll have one of those as well." And he's going to pull out of his pack 20 single-dollar bills of Monopoly money.
Ooh.
And hand it over.
I see. Well, the guy looks down behind the counter and he brings up an empty. He brings up a flattened can of beverage that appears to have been shaped slightly so it could also double up as
Hey, it's okay. Keep the change. I'll have just a bowl of something that's not going to kill my dog.
Okie dokie.
He looks at the dog and goes, "I think that's just about anything."
Exactly. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. So Scott, you start sipping on your pint of Ghost Rock juice, and normal Steve, you've also got a pint of Ghost Rock juice. What does anyone else want?
I want to try one of those embers.
Action Embers.
Yep.
Okay. That will set you back. That'll set you back to.
Sully just wants 2 fingers of their smoothest sipping whiskey.
Okay, well that's okay. That's 50 cents, equivalent of barter.
I
And I
agree with
sip
Shelley.
very
I like
cautiously
sipping
because
whiskey too.
Sipping whiskey, 50 cents. The actual well, as I say, it's a charcoal infused boil with a floating ember sugar cube served warm that apparently glows faintly in low light. Yeah, it's a very interesting taste. A bit expensive, but there doesn't appear to be any unpleasant side effects.
I just still sip cautiously.
I hope you don't mind me asking. I'm told there's a person called Velma Quaid that can be found in here.
Yes, you'll find her in the back room. In fact, you notice one of the drinks is in fact called Velma's Vice.
Right. Hey, that drink called Velma's Vice, it wouldn't be named after Velma Quaid by any chance, would it?
Indeed, she invented it.
Oh, right. Steve reaches into his pocket and pulls out 2 20s in Monopoly money. Looks at them, thinks better of it, puts them back into his pocket, and then kind of fertles around in his little satchel, and instead pulls out a mini stapler and 2 thumbtacks, and says, Is that enough for a Velma's Vice?
The guy says that'll do nicely, sir.
Oh, let's have a Velma's Vice, and okay, where's the door to the back room? I just want to go pay my respects.
He points over.
Other than being rather hot, that looks like it's just orange juice that's flavored. If I'm reading that description right. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. The guy goes, "Oh, hang on, sir, you forgot your change," and hands you a tin of boot polish.
Oh, thank you. Oh, purple too. If only I can find some purple boots. That'd be brilliant. I'll open it, check how much is left, and go, well, yeah, not many purple boots around. That's almost full. Fantastic.
Smells faintly of licorice and gunpowder. Why not?
I'll hold it out to Dogmeat, who will probably wipe a tentacle over it.
Indeed. Does anyone else who wish to have anyone else who hasn't partaken in a beverage wish to partake in a beverage? Jojo's been very quiet today.
I was just watching.
That's good. Right. Okay, you head into the back room. In there you find a woman. She's Velma Crader. She's got sharp eyes. She wears a coat lined with. She wears this long coat, and you guess it's probably lined with lots of pockets. And she has quite a few, noticeably damaged, as in damaged violently, Combine clearance badges, sort of attached to coat in different places, like badges. You know what I mean? She's obviously collected them over the years, as it were.
Hi. Would you be Velma?
Indeed, she says.
Okay. Well, apparently, Steve's gesturing with the Velma's Vice that he's got in his hand as he's talking. Apparently, you would know where we'd be able to go to find Carmen's Tex-Mex, and might actually even be able to talk about it, which would be really great.
In fact, she seems to she thanks you. She takes the drink. She ignores what you said and says, "You hear about the bloom? You're already late, but not too late."
Well, the kid here is here about it, and my dog here took a liking to him, so if she likes him, he's probably okay. So why do you mean we're too late? Has somebody like already exploded or something?
It's being auctioned tomorrow night inside Carmen's Tex-Mex, a restaurant so exclusive it's nicknamed the Vault.
Exclusive? Is that why like everybody goes like clams up like they're constipated if you try to talk about it?
Only if you ask about how to get to it, and only if you're asking people how to get inside. Yes, it's a weird thing. It's one of Carmen's abilities, shall we say?
Well, you haven't asked anyone how to get inside, just how to get to it.
Well, who can say? Only those with a vault token can enter.
How do we get a vault token?
Well, I funny you should say that. 3 of them are given away to the winners of Scoville Showdown.
Yeah? Well, what are they?
They just allow they allow the bearer and 3 guests to dinner. Tex-Mex.
Well, that's what they do, but what are they?
They're probably like poker chips or something like that.
They're just metal discs. Yes. About the size of a poker chip.
And that's it?
Oh, hi.
Oh,
It.
yeah, but they're probably not just metal discs. You know what I mean?
Velma smiles and smirks a crooked grin at you, Cinder, as you say that, and goes, "You're the brains of the party, aren't you?" Indeed, you're most correct.
Cinder reads lots of books.
So what is the showdown? It's like a chili cook-off? Is that the
Indeed, indeed. Hmm. Hmm. Indeed. Hmm. How are your constitutions? Do you think any of you are up to the task? Because I can sponsor your entry.
Hey, dog meat can eat just about anything. A dog's allowed to enter?
No, I'm afraid not. Humanoids and humanoid-shaped mutants only. She says. But I say, I'll sponsor you if you agree to play fair, or at least make sure no one notices if you're
What counts as playing fair?
not cheating.
So what's the rules?
You enter the contest. You get a seat at the table. You eat the chilies.
The first rule of Chili Club is no one talks about Chili Club. The second rule of Chili Club is everyone eats, nobody shits.
She leans in low and then says, "You win the contest, you get a seat at the table. You lose? Well, I hear the Salsa Syndicate's looking for taste testers permanently." Which, after a few seconds of confused looks from all of you, you goes, "You're obviously not locals." Penny, bewildered Badger says a penny for that. I agree. She goes on to explain that the Salsa Syndicate is a shady, spice-obsessed faction operating in this area, and they're part culinary cart, part black market cartel, and very dangerous. And the salsa taste testers are people call what she goes on to explain as disposable pawns of the Salsa Syndicate. They can be usually worked out to be desperate locals down on their luck, or spice addicts, or folks who ended up owing the syndicate favors. And you'd be surprised at how many people syndicate mutant volunteers or unwilling subjects. So you get the impression that if she sponsors you and you don't win, she you to become taste testers for the syndicate. But I'm not entirely sure. She could just be making a very, very poor joke that anyone in Kennedale would have got, but you guys would have passed straight over your head.
So how long does this contest last for?
Well, 4 rounds. Well, 4 chilies.
Okay.
Until nobody can, or the last 3 people are left.
Indeed,
And how long?
Every well, no, it's just you've got to eat the chili. You have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to eat the chili, and it should be pointed out that in the event of too many people making it through to the end, they usually come up with some sort of tiebreaker. But I can't tell you what that'll be because every year it's something.
Okay. Well, I really used to like.
Now, how big is this bowl if we've only got 5 minutes to eat it?
Oh, it will just contain a single chili.
Oh, so it's not eating chili; it's eating a chili.
Indeed.
Oh. Well,
Okay. Sign me up.
I used to like eating those jalapenos when we went to Taco Bell. Sure, I'll give it a go.
Well, as I say, winning a token gets you and 3 guests in. So there you go.
So we need 2 entrances to get everybody in.
And there's 3 tokens up for winning. So yes, you need at least 2 of you to enter the Scoville Showdown.
And win.
and win.
Yes.
Well, sure, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, and Scott'll throw his hat in the ring.
Just a shame Dogmeat's not allowed to give it a go.
You did D8, okay. Scott's figure. Scott's figure's D8. That's not bad. Do you want to hedge it? Do you want to? Does anyone else feel you want to enter? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to stop you winning all three.
Min-Max considers it, but decides against.
Okay.
And Tabby's pops up. Oh, I think I'll try it.
Mhm.
All right. So we got Tabby, Scott, and Steve. Normal Steve.
Interest JoJo is as I know, and Sunny they haven't got.
JoJo has
mentioned
too
that.
much respect for his stomach to try that.
Fair enough. Scott, Steve looks like he's typing.
Whiskey, just after the whiskey.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Have you drunk your Ghost Rock juice yet, normal Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to give you a point of fatigue. Lost 6 hours.
Okay.
Doesn't affect Scott that way, but afraid if it does you. Right. So she basically she nods and says, "Right, Sunset, Kingman Town Square. I assume you know the way."
You'll have to point us in the right direction.
She gives you she gives you the directions. Says, "I need to go and out your entrance fees." With that, she walks out.
So how long till sunset?
An hour or
3 or
so.
4 hours, I think.
From a narrative point of view, long enough for you to do something if you want to do something, but otherwise we can skip straight to it. But less than 6.
As those
6
guys
hours.
go over, pat each one of them on the shoulder, and we'll do a boost their. Assuming it's going to be a vigor roll, they're going to have to roll again.
That would be my guess.
Yeah. So we'll see what we can do to.
You might not want to do that until
you-
very shortly before the contest. If you can do
Right.
it.
Well, I think that's
Lovely.
what she was implying. Is as
yes,
as
that
we head
was
over.
what I was implying. As they were going over to sit down at the table.
Well, before I go to sit down at the table, I'm going to. JoJo's not entering? Yeah.
No.
JoJo is not entering.
But I'm gonna. Hey JoJo, will you look after Dogmeat? Yeah, girl, it's okay. I'm gonna be fine. I know you want to eat stuff, but you can't eat this stuff. You just gotta wait, okay? And Dogmeat will lick Steve all over the face before he goes.
Probably with only 2 or 3 passes of the tongues.
Yeah, I'll be glad to take care of Dogmeat.
Yeah, thank you.
Okie dokie. Right. It's Kingman Town Square, Sunset. I do miss the fact. I do miss those old lighting buttons. They were rather cool. Just literally just press a button and you know what I mean. It changed the whole colour of the rule set just to the time of day or. It's a nice effect. Okay, the town square's packed. Banners flap overhead. And obviously, again, you can see, the banner's still saying 17th Annual Scoville Showdown. Taste the heat, burn the seat. A raised platform hosts the final round. That shouldn't be the final round. Okay, you can tell. A raised platform hosts, basically, a raised platform hosts the long table, I should say. We'll change it to say the long tables. There we go. clear that off. So what's yeah. So a raised platform hosts a long table set with bowls of chili, pitchers of milk, and 3 glowing vault tokens in a glass case. The crowd buzzes with anticipation. A local announcer, Mayor Beans, a retired rodeo clown, turned MC, calls out. 1 bowl closer to glory, folks. 1 bowl closer to garments, he says. Can I have some notice checks? You notice as you're looking up at the raised platform with the tables on it, there are all sorts of interesting looking glyphs carved into the stairs and onto the table themselves and on the chairs themselves.
Okay.
Oh, you may not want to do that boost
Yeah,
bigger
I
thing.
think we will not put on the boost trait.
Oh, well, Steve, you've got no idea what's going on there.
Yep, absolutely.
Glyph. Okay, these are not glyphs like the glyphs that were around all the ones that I took pictures of with my the Palm Pilot of all the Revenant stuff and that kind of thing.
You can. Anyone who wants to make an occult check certainly can. Normal Steve already has. Wow.
I may know.
You may know indeed.
What do I know?
Are these for want of a better word, what's it called, far away? All those there were all kinds of glyphs and words around the things that turned out the undeads and the odd ugly thingies.
It's either detect arcana or dispel magic or both. Mostly because I had dog meat use relief on me and I cast environmental protection on my tongue and stomach.
Oh god, that didn't work. Hang on. Why did that not work, and why am I just getting weird thingies? Cursor up doesn't work when you're trying to cancel that and do. Why did that not work? That's probably Sunny. There we go. I can't spell either. There we go.
Oh. I get it. It's to stop you cheating.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something sinister behind it.
Nah. Go for it. You're fine. I'm just going to sit back with this here whiskey and enjoy the show.
Okay. So actually, I need to. I forgot. I need to. No, I can't go books. I have to go modules because I need to get up and list of PCs. So, okay, chili contestants. That they need, which is their vigor. Okay, they've all appeared to have the same token Z for some reason. But anyway, so as each 5 contestants climb up onto the platform and take their places, as each one appears, they're introduced. Apparently, the first is introduced as Neon Jax Irio. And obviously, was it the original? Yeah, I think it was the original Suicide Squad, isn't it? Just as you meet first character, it puts up some weird like top trump card that appears on the screen with stats, and basically this is for some reason we're going to do that sort of thing. So as he's up on the stage there, you know he's a member of the Neon Syndicate. He's a corporate flavor tester. He's got glowing tattoos. He basically he's a member of the corporates. Say the Neon Syndicate, and to use the bloom to engineer a new line of combine adjacent spice tech, apparently. Second up is Saint Margot Bell. She's a member of the Rodeo Saints, a holy spice warrior and chili evangelist. She wears a scorched preacher's coat and branding and carries a branding iron shaped like a pepper. She wants the bloom to sanctify the saints' rituals and burn sins from the land. I know you wouldn't really know any of this, but it gives you an idea going on. Then you've got Spurs Calhoun. He's a member of the Pepper Jackals. He's a freelance spice smuggler, an outlawed Normand. He wears a dusty duster. He's got chili-stained gloves, a belt with a belt that appears to have multiple hot sauce vials on it. He wants the bloom to corner the black market in the spice trade. Then we have Miss Scorchy. She's got flame red hair in a red bandana, scorched apron, fireproof gloves, and she also appears to have spice vials. And there we go. She wants the bloom to perfect her signature dish, Heartbreaker Diablo. And last week, but not least, is Rizzo Red Gut Baron. He's from the Salsa Syndicate. A veteran taste tester. He's gaunt, twitchy, and has multiple burn scars around his mouth. His tongue glows slightly. So he's been sent by the syndicate to the vault, secure a vault token, and ensure the bloom ends up in their hands. So there we go. Who you're up against, and then obviously.
Oh, gee, I didn't bring one of those. Did we were supposed to have one?
No, but so as you go up, you can do your own. So, Normal Steve, you're first. You're the first one welcomed up onto the stage.
Okay, well, Normal Steve is going to use molecular manipulation to excite the elements in the air behind him so that a glowing card does in fact appear behind him.
Unfortunately, as you step up onto the stage, you suddenly get a slight headache.
Only a slight one.
Only a slight one. It's very rare you feel that sort of. It's very rare you feel that sort of thing, and your elemental manipulation doesn't happen.
How do they do that card thing?
It's obviously. Oh God, how many? We got too many things going here. Oh God, Scott, you cancel your smite last week.
Do I light up? I thought I.
It'll save me having to click on lots of things.
My name's Normal Steve. I want to make mutants normal. Not make them normal, but make it normal to be a mutant. Make being a mutant be normal, and being normal not be not normal. So hi.
You're welcome.
I won't ever wonder if that guy needs to breathe like the rest of us.
It should also be pointed out that your fatigues come back as well.
I thought it would have done, yes.
Yeah, and I'm afraid when you try to cast anything, it's not because anything bad's happened so much as you don't have any power points left.
Oh, it's drained power points, is it? Right.
Sorry about that. But obviously, there is nothing to stop members of the audience cheering you on when the competition starts. Cinder's not, Scott, you're taking part, aren't you?
I am. Scott goes up and his little card appears because it's magical and
Yeah,
part of the whole
it's part of the whole thing. Yeah, the glyphs.
presentation thing. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
His card says that he's a member of an unknown traveling war band. That he is looking for ways of keeping the earth clean, and grabbing this pepper to keep people from exploding is a good idea.
Mayor Beans thanks you and guides you to the second to last seat there. And I do believe our last contestant is Tabitha, isn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
And when she walks up there, it says just Tabby. Anything else is none of your fucking business.
Oh, very good. I like it. I think I shall award everyone Bennies for your wonderful. If you might need them. Okay. Yes. Oh, Scott. Also, you said
Because you might need them.
Scott, I shall also say at the same time, you also feel that slight disconcerting power drain as you climb up the stairs and sit down. Other than that, it should all be good. Yeah, and a hint: don't waste Bennies trying to get PowerPoints and stuff. Okie dokie. You notice, the rest of you notice Velma Craig's watching from the sidelines, arms crossed. Also, you can see a bunch of people that all appear to be very similarly dressed. From what Velma's described, you get the impression that's the Salsa Syndicate. Dogmeat's pacing nervously, tail twitching. But anyway, we shall start the chili tasting gauntlet. So each round, you'll be each given a progressively hotter chili. The goal is to survive all the rounds and win a token. Simple as that. So for the first round, a bowl is placed down in front of all of you. It simply reads, you're simply told it is a mild mutant. That's a shame.
Oh look, Sully just got 10 PowerPoints.
Oh, yeah.
But Sully's not up there, so.
No, exactly. That's unfortunate. Suddenly, that's adventure. You can't stop the glyphs don't do anything to adventure cards and things like that. So obviously, it would affect powers. But Sully, you're up first. In the terms of cheering people on, keeping an eye on things, whatever you want.
Is it everybody acting at once up there, as in the competitors are all going at the same time?
It's going to go in. It's going to be 4 rounds, and I'll deal cards every time just to give people a chance.
I mean, more thematically speaking, is it like an eating contest where everyone eats at the same time?
Yes.
Well, you've got 5 minutes. They put the bowls down and the timer starts, and you've got as long as you want to kind of sit there and brace yourself before you eat it. But
okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're not. It's almost like a dramatic task of 4 rounds, but there's no tokens. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it a narrative way to do it.
I was just checking.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm going to should use persuasion. I'm a bit shit at that.
There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing stopping you using, if you're not up on the dais on the platform. There is logically nothing stopping you using magical powers or arcane powers in interesting ways to help people, as it were. I want you guys to be you can be as imaginative as you like. You just can't physically affect people up on the stage.
Sadly, none of the powers that I've got with what I know would be of any use whatsoever in this particular circumstance. However,
right.
So
I will give. I'll tell you what I will.
Stephen Scott up there.
Sorry.
Is it normal Stephen Scott up there?
And Tabitha. What I will say is
I'm going to try and support Scott here.
Okay. I was going to say the other thing I will give you the option to do, just because I have limited you with not letting you use powers and all that, is there is also the option I will allow the supporters to give their cards to people on the stage, if that makes sense.
Why am I Oh, I'm on a joker. Oh, wow.
Yes, I will
okay,
allow
you'll
that
allow
as
me
a
to
form
use
of
my joker.
support. Yes, I'll allow you to give your joker to someone on the stage. I mean, when I say that, you'll give them your joker bonus, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Are any of the ones
Likewise,
who were on the stage on a club? No, none of them are.
no.
So we've got Scott, Steve, and Tabitha. Okay. Well, I'm going to. So presumably, I'd swap cards with them.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I'll do it. You just tell
Okay,
me who you
I'll
want to give a
swap
card
cards
to.
with Tabitha then.
Okay.
But I'll still support Scott with my action. Does that make sense with you?
Yeah, no, I totally allow that.
Thank you.
Ten of spades to you. Well, we don't need to give you a ten of spades back. Well, I do, because I want you to lose your joker bonus, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
great.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, come on, Scott. This is the Scottville showdown. I mean, it's your show here. You got to get this. It's got your name written all over it. You know you can do it. I'm so Benny in that. I mean,
that's a success.
There
That
you go,
gives
+1.
Scott a +1. Okay.
I just thought of some. You guys hold your actions for a minute.
With the mine, because I've already done it.
Yeah, I
Tabitha-
know.
yeah.
Sorry, I just
That's
thought of
okay.
it now. I'm slow.
It's okay.
It's quite all right.
Tabitha, I'm not, obviously, you've just been given the joker, so I'm going to let you be on
Remember, you
hold
can
and interrupt
play-
any time.
You can play adventure cards at any time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, this is
Okay.
not an adventure card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to boost the trait of those of us who are in the audience cheering the others on. I am going to boost everybody's persuasion.
Well done. That's exactly a very valid thing. I'm very impressed you worked out that I didn't say you couldn't do that. Okay. Spurs Calhoun eat the mild mutant chili in his 5-minute slot. Neon Jack's Vero.
Does nobody else get to make support rolls before the eating happens, or are they on cards that we can't see?
Oh, shit. Can you not see him? I apologise. There we go.
Nope. Okay.
That gets us to Jojo. Jojo,
Can I interrupt at any time here?
you can interrupt at any time and have your vigor roll to eat your chili. You can multi-action
Okay.
if you want to.
Well, I'm just gonna jump in there and just chomp down the chili.
That's okay.
Go
It's
big or go home.
a vigor check. You just need to pass a single vigor check this round on a mild mutant one.
Go big or go home.
Indeed, you're absolutely fine. Jojo, who are you using your persuasion to support? Normal Steve or Scott? Because Tabitha's already eaten her chili by this point, as it were. I know it's all happening at the same time.
Oh, I'll support normal Steve.
Normal Steve gets +1 bonus. Scott gets a +1 bonus. Scott?
Dogmeat and I'll support him.
Indeed.
Scott will go on hold, waiting for Min-Max's support.
Okie dokie. Normal Steve, you've got a +1 bonus at the moment.
I have, but normal Steve will go on hold, hoping for some support from Dogmeat.
Okie dokie. Oh, what? You know what happened? You did, and I hit it as well. Sorry.
Yeah, right. And then Dogmeat
Yep.
is not going to support normal Steve because Dogmeat is a dog, and Dogmeat is going to look around, see where the chilies are being stored, which is presumably backstage.
Yep.
And Dogmeat is then going to.
Oh, I apologise. I apologise. I know it was a very good idea. Unfortunately, Dogmeat has got a club. And I did put something in for you if Dogmeat got a club.
Which is?
Carry on. He eats a dropped spoon and teleports into the judge's lap.
Okay, well, I actually wanted Dogmeat to teleport to where the chilies are,
Yeah,
and then eat the next 2 rounds worth of chilies.
unfortunately, that's very interesting. But you could, I suppose, I'll allow that. But then what happens is, as I say, okay, so Dogmeat, you're going to eat. So You really want to make Dog eat the spice chilies with crucible peppers? You remember the crucible?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
And you're making Dog meat eat the chilies
I
with
am
the
not
unstable
this book.
capsaicin compound.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Well, Dog meat. Oh, well, that actually plays it very nicely then. So in that case, Dog meat teleports and then gets to make two vigor checks.
Okay.
Okay. Dog meat tries to eat the spiced crucible peppers and fails. He can't do it on that vigor check, bro.
That's fine. She'll still chew them all to hell before she spits them out.
Exactly. Cheers them all to hell. Dog meat then teleports onto the judge's lap, causes much chaos everywhere. But unfortunately, Dog meat also suffers the ill effects of being offended. I mean, Dog meat's got bennies, by the way. All
I
right,
know.
then.
Okay, I'll give her a Benny then and a re-roll. Oh, that didn't get any better, did it?
No.
I'll tell you what. She's obviously got a strong stomach. I think that it's worth doing that.
Okay, that gets her through the spice crucible peppers. Next round, she'll be up. Well, but she won't be able to get through both lots, I'm afraid, this round. So we'll then, unfortunately,
But she's backstage. She's backstage and she's eating the next round's worth of chilies.
Yeah. So yeah, that's okay.
And when normal Steve sees Dog meat vanish, he's going to shake his head and try to eat a chili.
Okay.
And he's got a headache, but he wants to prove that mutants are superior to normies.
At the end of the round, Dog meat will teleport into the judge's lap, so he won't be able to eat the round. She won't be able to eat the round 3 chilies. Unfortunately, as soon as she teleports onto the judge's lap, of course, all the power points get drained, but it will cause much hilarity.
It will.
It's only because I put one in for Dog meat, a complication if Dog meat got a club. But
That's fine.
I'm trying to have a more silly game for a change. You've been saving the world lately. I wanted something light-hearted. Okay, you successfully eat your mild mutant chili. Rizzo Red Gut Maron goes next. Ooh, I'm going to spend one of my bennies on that. Okay, so Rizzo's okay. That gets us to Min-Max.
Min-Max is going to blow Scott a kiss.
Oh. Gets you another +1, so Scott gets a +2 bonus.
I'll go ahead and take my action now.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah, I like this chili. This is good.
I forget to add. Looks like I forgot to add Miss Scorchy. Put Miss Scorchy on the combat tracker. Kill her. Okay, yeah, you do. Saint Margot Bell's up next. Ooh, that didn't go well for Saint Margot Bell. I think her D10 as well. Can you believe it? She staggers a little while, but manages to eat her chili. Then Spurs Calhoun. Hang on, why is there 2 Spurs Calhouns? Cinder, you're up.
okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can do what I suggested was boost everybody, boost the contestant,
Non-participants
the
persuasion.
non-participant
Yeah,
persuasion.
Indeed. Yep, that's quite correct.
All right, then I shall do that. So that is Sully, me, Min-Max, Dog Meat, and JoJo.
Technically, you can't see Dog Meat because he's backstage at the
so
moment, so
1,
we'll take off that
2,
one.
3, 4. So
Min-Max.
that's 4 points.
Oh yeah, yourself. I've got JoJo, Sully. That's the other person I hadn't done.
And Sully.
Okay, they're all targeted because there's no maps today. It's mostly Theatre of the Mind stuff.
All right. So that's a +2.
On
So
persuasion.
everybody gets 2 dice on their persuasion. So that takes me to a D8. Ha ha.
Okay, so I've copied that one down to everyone after applying it. Yep, I'm glad you picked up on that. I was trying to deliberately make clear how what you couldn't do. It's hoping someone could see through my deliberate
Evilness.
I can't affect the
not evilness. I wanted
However, I
it
can
was if
affect
you
the
worked
audience.
out the loophole I deliberately put in there. Okay, Miss Scorchy's bowl bursts
What
into
was it
flame, but she eats it
Alma
anyway.
said? I am the smart one of the party.
Indeed. Yeah, so say Miss Scorchy's chili bowl suddenly bursts into flames. She just shrugs the soldiers shoulders and eats the chili anyway. But, there seems to be some sort of commotion backstage. You hear Dogmeat suddenly retching and well, no, he ate the bouquet. Dogmeat appears on the stage in the judge's lap with a spoon in his mouth. So it takes some time to do that. At the same time, there's all commotion backstage. It appears somebody's managed to something's happened, and all the spiced crucible peppers seem to have vanished. So they're just going to have to move on to the next. Who's still on hold? Min Max, for some reason, showing on hold. Min Max off hold.
Yeah, I was trying to take Max off of, or I'm trying to take Scott off of hold, and somehow I put Min Max on hold. So
That's okay. That's all good. That's all good. Not a problem at all. New round begins. See what we get. Oh dear. Oh dear. The Jokers went to the bad guys. The competition, I should say.
bad guys.
Okay, so this round, you're basically because well, it would appear that round 2 is not happening this year. There's much annoyance there, but it looks like round 3 is starting. However, I would like some notice checks from those not on stage, please.
Dogmeat is on stage now, presumably.
Dogmeat's being brought off the stage, so Dogmeat can
Dogmeat's
definitely
been
make a roll.
evicted. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Dogmeat and Jojo, you notice the Salsa Syndicate individuals seem to have a couple that were with them seem to have moved off and seem to have disappeared amongst the crowd. But you both got Sully noticed that as well. But Jojo and Dogmeat, you both noticed that it appears 2 of them have secreted themselves, because obviously with all the chaos going on, have secreted themselves up on some rooftops of some nearby buildings, and they appear to be staring down the scopes of rifles at the stage.
Dun, dun, dun!
You get a distinct impression they might be deciding to use lead poisoning as a way to stop people.
Lead poisoning.
As a way to stop people completing the challenge. But anyway, in the meantime, we'll see what you want to do about that. Don't forget, these aren't normal combat rounds. Each one takes over an hour at a time, so you've got lots of time to narratively explain what you're doing. Spurs Calhoun, only just. It takes him nearly the whole 5 minutes to eat the chili, but he achieves it. Rizzo Redgut Maron. Oh, he fails. Not a crit fail. He fails. And Rizzo Redgut Maron is eliminated from the competition. Dogmeat. You have conviction, Dogmeat.
Yep. Well, Dogmeat is probably going to have to, even with the conviction, multi-action.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to, just to try and make sure this happens properly, Dogmeat will play Arcane Inspiration.
I was going to say, did Dogmeat spend a penny to get some power points back?
Dogmeat spent a penny to get some power points back.
That's fair enough. That's what I hoped. I thought you had done. That would be sensible. Yep.
So Dogmeat is going to teleport up onto the building behind these 2 people that are looking down the scopes of rifles, because that seems remarkably unfair.
It's not so much a multi-action because you've got multiple rounds to do it in, so I'll allow you to.
Okay, and then once she's up there, she's going to get a bit of a coughing fit. You know, she's just had all of these chilies, and
Yes.
she gets up there and she starts to have quite the coughing fit, and she's kind of, and she spits out a huge number of tentacles all over both of the people that are looking down the barrel of.
It'll only be one of them because they're on separate buildings for the record.
Oh, I thought you said they were on a building. That's
No,
a shame.
No, I know, but
What?
no. Well, I deliberately made it two to give more than one person
in the
an
generic
action.
sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
a building, not necessarily the same building. I apologise for the confusion. You're just doing the thing that isn't a cat that I can't remember its name from Captain Marvel, which is very funny. I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
Because dog meat spits out tentacles which stay wrapped around the that person, completely entangling them.
Sounds perfectly sensible to me. I like it very much. Ready for anyone who could actually tell me what it is because it isn't a cat. I like.
No, Nick Fury doesn't like it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, St. Margot Bell's up next. Oh, St. Margot Bell will spend a Benny and successfully eats the very spicy chili. Tabby, you're up. Lurkin Wolf.
Dogmeat should have maintained her conviction with the Benny she's about to get, but well.
It's okay. On a failure, you do manage to eat the chili, but there will be consequences. And I'm afraid a 5 won't help you on this chili. It's very spicy.
No, we had a target number. Can I spend a Benny to try for a better one?
You most certainly can. Well, so far, the people who succeeded got a 7. Say that. Someone.
What time's your alarm set for?
Actually, I will give you. I'll tell you what. I will be nice. I'll give you a benefit. I'll be a bit nice. No, I was going to say odds. It was the round 2 chilies that got eaten. Evens the round 3 chilies. So I'm afraid a 7 won't do it. I mean, you'll be able to eat the chili, but you will be suffering unpleasant stomach aches, which will affect your ability in the final round.
Okay.
That's going to be which isn't any of that. I just need to get rid of that. So you have an upset stomach, which gives you -1 on vigor checks. The rest of the competition.
One more round in this competition or 2?
One more now because someone lost all the chilies for round 2. So you're on to the round 3 chilies.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
Eon Jax gets a 5. I have a Benny, so I will spend one to see. Oh!
Oh, not a crit fail. Bummer.
Not a crit fail, which is a shame, really, because the crit fail is rather fun on this one. Min-max. So actually, Neon Jax is eliminated. Sorry, I need to get rid of it.
Yeah, Min-max is going to look dead in Scott's eyes and pat her pistol.
Wow, that's 2 bonus.
You lose or I'll shoot you.
Exactly. That's a +2.
Yeah, we'll take that.
A 5 will get you through this round with your +2 bonus. Obviously, you're before modifiers, so you need a 7.
Right. Man, I like these peppers. These are actually pretty good.
You do, don't you? Well, wonderful. You unlike Tabby, who's looking a little green around the gills. You're absolutely fine. Jojo. Dogmeat appears to have dealt with one of the salsa taste testers.
So I'm going to go after the other one. I'd like
Okay.
to use my sneak up behind him really quietly
Yep, go for it.
and
Ooh.
put my 45 to the back of his head and says, "You want to put that rifle down now, don't you?"
Let's have I'm going to let you make a shooting check with that one because you don't have intimidation and you don't have well, you know what I mean, with a gun in the back of the head, you know what I mean. Yep, you basically successfully nobble the attempt to sabotage. That brings us to normal Steve. Conviction is running.
It is, and I think we'll keep
Oh,
it running.
I do apologise. Actually, I diddled you last turn. One of the things, Derek Batsoon says the bennies must play. When I remembered that it does remove any effects on the body, so your fatigue should have gone as well last time. So apologise for not removing that.
Well, I will maintain my conviction, which I don't seem to have the option to drop the benny on it on the combat tracker.
You have to just drop it to the square on your character sheet, don't you? I think. Oh, normally. That should work.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Righto. And Steve is going to hear CSI style over the top of his mirrored shade so that his flaming eyes look down at the chili, showing that he's got an inner fire that's even hotter than the chili before he tries to swallow it.
Okay.
He tries to intimidate the chili. Got it.
Yep.
I'm afraid a 6 won't do it.
Well, I think
You
we'll use
can
a
go
penny to
for it.
re-roll that.
You can go for it.
No, I think we'll go for a re-roll anyway,
Well,
and because
yeah, all I'm trying to say is you missed, you fell by 1. Is all I'm trying to say.
well, okay, I will go for it in that case, but that was because he takes the chili and he runs it under. He's peered down it. He runs it under his nose and sniffs it, and then holds it out in front again and says, "Hey, that's hot stuff," and that's the use of the benny.
Wonderful stuff. Okay, yeah. So you basically spend the benny to give you a +1 bonus, and you're all good. Oh, damn! I didn't mean to press that. Sorry, Cindy. It's your go.
Okay. I have a card here. I don't know if this is possible. Can I play this for the benefit of Tabby and take the -1 vigor on myself?
Do you know what?
Or
I'm
you
going to.
can
Yeah,
choose-
technically no, but for this, yes. I love the
Okay.
idea. I love the idea.
All right.
You call up one of your spirits, and you. I know it contradicts the whole you can't. It contradicts the whole you can't affect the people on stage, but I love it. I like it too much to actually worry too much about that.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
I'll take the bellyache.
you take the.
Well, it's
yeah,
actually she's just draining something from me, not just
agreed. I agree. No,
Yeah.
it's
And she's not
You can
enhancing
do it,
me.
Tabby. You
Yeah.
can do it. Keep
Yeah, I
going,
agree.
keep
I agree with
going.
that. I agree with that
And
interpretation.
Play the card, and then I'll cheer her on.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I like the noble sacrifice idea.
All right, Tabby, you can win. You can do it. Ignore the burn.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, but she's our gal. If she can't do it, we're screwed.
That's a +1 for Tabby next round. She'll need it. The next one's one degree hot. One target number hotter than this one. Okay, that brings us. Whoops, Miss Scorchy, who just basically swallows it in one single attempt. And last but not least is Sully, who gets a Joker because they're on the 2 of spades. Not Joker, a Benny because
Benny.
yeah. Which also actually again, so yeah, when I say give cards, of giving someone a 2 card if they're up on the table, will give them the Benny. So that's why I was thinking about swapping cards. You can give them Jokers, you can give them 2s, but I didn't know she had one until now. Otherwise, I'd mentioned it. Anyway,
Wouldn't have occurred to me. Have they got any more rounds left to go?
They've got the final round. They've got where they all get to eat the Boomfar bowl.
And this
Chili.
Boonfar bowl, how big is it?
Oh, it's just what they call it. The Boomfar bowl is just what they call the chili that's inside. It's a Boomfar chili inside them, so they call it Boomfar bowl. That's what it is. It's normal sized. Each bowl goes up there.
Normal size.
It does. You can actually see heat haze coming out of the bowl when when they put them down. But
Wow, really?
yes. These aren't normal chilies. They're all
Okay.
slightly mutated and weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, because you can support anyone for the next round, and don't forget you've got a +2 dice persuasion boost, right? Or you could do something else.
Yes. No, I'm going to support normal Steve. I'm going to say, come on, Steve. Radiation does nothing to you. What's a little chili going to do? You can cope with this. I've seen what you've coped with before.
Okay.
Ooh, +2 bonus to Steve on the next round. Here we go,
Awesome.
round 4. The final round, the Boomfar Bowl, as they call it. Oh, Sonny, you're going
Tabby,
first.
wait. Tabby's so inspired when she hears, Sunda cheering for her in the span. It reminds her when she was a kid and they used to cheer for her on the team. She's gonna do this.
Seize the day. Nice touch. And he has a joker.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
I know. Ooh. Okay. Target number is 8.
Okay, and she just jumps up, grabs the chili, and chomps it straight down.
Go for it. Oh, there's the 6. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. There we go. 30. Yeah, you literally consume the chili in a single bite. Some of the crowd are very impressed by that.
Tabby, well done. Ooh, Tabby, well done.
Sully, you're up next.
So has Tabitha swallowed her last chili?
I forgot
Yes.
to add my plus. I forgot to add my +1 support from Sunda.
That's okay. Well, when they say the last one, if there are more than 3 well, this is the 4 official rounds. If there's more than 3 people left up on the stage at the end of this chili round, the tiebreaker
We have
kicks
to
in.
do another one.
In which case, I think I'm going to go, come on, Scott. Tabby's done it. You can do it.
+1 bonus to Scott. Multiple people can support the same person because don't forget it's a maximum of +4 support bonus.
Yeah.
Which actually, on a completely separate note, I created a magic item. I thought I quite enjoyed. It gives you a +1 support bonus on fighting rolls. So in other words, you've always got a +1. But the reason I made it a +1 support bonus means that it does mean that if someone's giving you, the logic was because it inspires you. Actually, if you're holding the sword, it's always giving you pep talks and inspires you. So it always gives you a +1 support bonus. I thought that was quite amusing. And if you're playing on Games Day, you'll find out more about it.
Okay.
Anyway, Cindy, you're up.
Cinda's gonna support normal Steve and say, "Come on, Steve. Tabitha did it. You can too."
I hope so.
Oh, I know you can.
Go for it.
If I put a Benny on that, does that make it a 2 + 2?
It does. It does. If you want to spend a Benny to add a +1 bonus to that, you most certainly can.
I will do that. I will spend a Benny. Make that an 8. That gives normal Steve a +2.
Awesome.
I got this. It's the actual. I've got to remember. I know we always called it "Go for it" because I think it's that equally rolls. Officially, it's called "I got this." You got it. So yeah, not +2 bonus for normal Steve. That gets us to Scott. who can go on hold, if of course if they want to, and wait for some support roles.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for min-max.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's okay. Jojo, you've obviously got this guy. You've got this guy with the gun to the back of his head, and obviously I'm assuming you'll have taken the rifle off him, so you've neutralised that threat. So what do you want to do this round?
Well, then I'll make a support roll for Scott.
Okay, go for it. That's one to Scott. So I think that's +2 to Scott now, isn't it? Was that +3 to Scott? Yeah, plus 2. +3. No, +3. It's +3 because Cinder spent a Benny to make it a +2 before.
Oh,
So
that's
plus-
right.
No, I supported normal Steve.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
she
normal
put-
Steve.
Sully,
Yeah, I
Sully
apologise. You are quite
supported
correct.
Scott.
Sully supported Scott. So it's +2 to Steve and +2 to Scott. And Min-Max is up next.
Okay, min-max is gonna pull her shirt down and not quite expose anything, but is definitely hinting.
Go for it. +3 for Scott, +2 for normal Steve.
Let's go ahead and spend 1 Benny on that. We'll go ahead
Okay.
and give you one, Mr. GM. Nah. Okay. Okay, so +3 for Scott. I'll go ahead and take my turn now.
Okay, go for yeah, I'll take you off hold because I know you had fun and games with that last time.
Yeah. I love these peppers. These are great.
But just for the
At
record,
this point, Min-Max looks
Well,
really, really annoyed because you hadn't
what else
even
would a
noticed she was
toxic
almost
shaman
showing you her
like to
cleavage.
eat? What else would a toxic shaman like to eat? I mean, think about it.
that is very true. So Tabitha and normal Steve, Tabitha and Scott at this point are winners. Brings us to dog meat.
So Dogmeat's got an entangled salsa bod on the top of the building, hasn't she?
Mhm.
Yes. Salsa taste tester.
I think she's going to taste test the salsa taste tester.
Okay.
And he's vulnerable because he's bound, so I'll give her a +2 for her fighting roll. I can't target him, but never mind.
It's okay. Fear of the mind. Don't worry about it. He hasn't even
Yeah.
got stats. Yeah,
Chomp.
that's Chomp. Yeah. Well, actually,
Ooh,
I
I think she
you-
might have eaten. I think she might have
I-
eaten his sweetbreads.
I think that's actually a complete flirky. Just he's gone. He just vanishes.
Swallowed him whole.
Okay, Saint Margot Bell is up next and only gets a 5, but I've got quite a few bennies, so we'll see what we can do. Oh, did you see that 10 slide across? But Saint Margot Bell finishes the boom far bowl chili, and therefore there are now 3 winners. Normal Steve, you're up. I mean, technically, you can gamble that the other 2 don't win and deliberately fail, but you need an 8.
Oh, we're gonna have to put a Benny on that.
Hang on, you got a 6 there actually, didn't you? Because you got a +2.
Oh yeah, I forgot the +2, but anyway, that's a 10 because I got a +2.
Okay, we have 4 winners. We are going into a tiebreaker round.
Spurs still has to go.
I know, but we've already got 4 winners, so we're definitely going into a tiebreaker.
Oh,
This-
true.
Miss Scorchy's not going.
Well, but I
Miss
was hoping Spurs would be eliminated this round.
Scorchy- yeah, I know. Oh, looks like Miss Scorchy is eliminated.
Steve is going to belch, and the atomic fire that is normally seen behind his eyes comes out of his mouth.
And Spurs is eliminated as well. So we have 4 winners, which is okay.
Oh look, Dogmeat teleports back to the judge.
Oh, I'll work out. I've got something about it, don't worry. Okay, at this point, everyone's going crazy because there's 4 winners. Judge Calavera, he's people. I was surprised. You hear people muttering, explain that he's a legendary chili judge, and ex-combined taste engineer. He managed to eat a chili. He managed to engineer a chili so hot it fried the chip in his head, so he was able to escape. He's tall. He has a skeletal frame. He wears a scorched apron and mirrored goggles. He steps onto the platform, silence falling over the crowd. He carries a small obsidian bowl sealed with a glyph-marked lid. He announces, "Too many tongues, not enough tokens. Let the flame decide." Brewed from scorpion widow peppers, volcanic salt harvested from the Big Bend Rift, and a single drop of fermented ghost oil, a rare extract in sealed clay pots, buried beneath the desert for the last 13 years. The chili will glows faintly red and hums when stirred, as if remembering every tongue it's ever scorched. And its aroma causes nosebleeds in small levels. Each bowl is served in a heat-resistant obsidian dish etched with warning glyphs, and written on the side says, "Speak not while chewing." Final round begins. Dog meat does get a penny, but it's on the 2 of clubs, so I'm afraid, unfortunately, dog meat is already whimpering and runs off with a nosebleed from the aroma of the chilies. Jojo is up first. Even though it should be pointed out, you can already see the tails are scorching underneath the obsidian bowls as the target number 10 chilies are placed down in front. Get this far. Jojo, you're up first.
Well, all I can really do is another persuasion support for our team on the table, so to speak.
Indeed. Who do you wish to support? You've got 3 choices. I mean, I'll let you roll, but you can choose who you're supporting afterwards.
I'll support Tabby. She's the one that was slightly green before.
Now, it should be pointed out, you've got a +3 support bonus there. If you want to spend a single penny, you can turn +4 support bonus.
Oh, well, that sounds good, especially with the super hot stuff.
Indeed.
Oh, and
There's your penny.
I forgot. I need to play this card. Where'd it go?
And my conviction is still running this round, right?
It
Until
is?
after my turn.
Oh! Tabby, you have a +8 support bonus this round.
Plus my conviction. Okay, I'll live with that.
Okay. Cinder, you're up. Tabby's maxed out on
Thank you, guys.
support bonus, so you can support.
In fact, Tabby can only fail on a critical fail with a conviction and a
Yes.
+8 bonus.
Exactly.
Cinda will support Scott. Yeah, Cinda will support Scott.
Okay.
Come on, Scott, you can do it. You can do it.
That's a +2 bonus due to the doubling effect. 1 Benny will turn that into a
if I
+4
spend a
bonus.
penny on it, turn it to an 8. Does that make it a 16?
It makes it a +4.
No, it'll make it a +4 bonus.
Then I will do that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. If you're
Yes.
sure.
Tabitha, you get a +8 bonus on eating this chili. Only a critical failure will mean you fail to consume the chili in the allotted 5 minutes.
She's on a club, though.
Clubs don't affect you up on the stage. That was because of the glyphs.
It was strictly puppy dog failures.
And obviously other I did have complication lists for clubs, but that's what happens. Tabby, just well, tell me what happens. You beat the target number by 2, so I suspect it's not instant.
Yeah, and I don't see my conviction on there.
That's okay. Roll a d6. It must have turned off by mistake. That's okay. We know you spent it. Just roll a d6. Okay, you beat it. You beat it by 4. You beat it by 4 points. So, have your moment in glory.
She gingerly tips up the bowl, just pours the chili down her throat, swallows it without really chewing, and tosses the bowl in the air, pulls out her pistol, and shoots the damn bowl.
Okie dokie. Scott, you're next. I assume you're going on hold.
I am going to hold for mid-max, yes.
Okie dokie. Brings us to Sully. On hold because you're having... Okay, Sully, you're up.
I don't think I'm going to do anything this time round. I think I'm going to watch. I think I've done all the encouraging I can. Maybe I'll just raise my glass and have a drink to them.
Okay, this is a double. This is double support bonuses this round, so I'll happily
Double
take
support
that.
bonuses. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you want a normal, it's normal Steve you'll be doing it for. So I'm quite happy to accept you raising a glass to someone is your way of supporting them. If you want to make a support roll.
Right, cool.
Make a vigor roll. See how much you can knock down in one go.
All right. That's a bit pathetic for my drinking, but never mind, it'll do.
That's a +2 bonus to normal Steve.
All right.
Right, Saint Margot Bell. Fails. Basically collapses to the floor, bent double, crying in pain, and is carried off the stage. Min-max. Oh, Min-max is... I think I already gave the... No, I didn't already give me... Oh, right. Normal Steve gets a Benny. Min-max gets a Benny.
Alston, yep. You only gave it to Dogmeat.
Yeah.
Min-max calls up to the stage. Scott, if you win, we'll try number 13.
Oh no!
Just killed you. She
We are going to
distracted
spend a
you.
conviction to re-roll that.
Normal Steve winks at Min-max and starts singing Scotty Doesn't Know under his voice.
I was thinking. Sorry, can't crush you that. I've been thinking about this one. I hadn't mentioned it before today, so what I'm thinking in future is I do like the idea. I like the idea of spending conviction to allow you to re-roll a crit fail, but it will count as a dumb luck re-roll, but not yet. I'm thinking going forwards. Carry on.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah.
In its own twisted little way.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a dumb luck?
Dumb luck is a setting rule that we're not using in Hell on Earth. If you use the dumb luck setting rule, you're allowed to re-roll a critical failure, like with a Benny as normal. However, something bad still happens, but through dumb luck, you might still succeed. So, for example, you draw your gun to shoot a bad guy, and you crit fail, and then you roll and get a successful shooting roll. So what happens is, as you draw your gun so fast to hit the bad guy, you actually end up hitting them in the face with your gun rather than shooting them. That sort of thing.
I see. Okay.
So I just figured I was one of those things I ruminated when I couldn't sleep the other night. So, but I'm not doing
number 30.
For conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13's too hotty for Scotty.
Go for it.
Oh my
God.
Oh dear. That must have hurt you last time you tried number 13, Scott. That's wiped out your +2 bonus.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Oh, no.
Do you know what that means? Scott puts the chili in and just swallows so quickly when he hears that he's going to choke on it, isn't he?
He might still make the roll. You never know.
He might.
Yeah, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. So I'll get to add a 5 to my roll.
Yep.
So we go like this. Five makes it 14.
5 makes it 14. Okay, well, you only needed 10. So like Tabitha, you beat it by 4. So off you go.
Yeah, basically Scott hears that, and you kind of see his eyes light up, like this is definitely something interesting, and he just pops that pepper in, doesn't even chew or anything, just pops that pepper in and swallows.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Min-Max, and you know what happened? Min-Max said it and then basically had to run off and hide because she suddenly realised there were a lot of rather older men than she feels comfortable staring at her in that way, which is reprehensible.
yeah,
and we
sure.
don't condone that sort of thing. But obviously, that's what unfortunately goes wrong there. We are talking uncivilized wild, post-apocalyptic worlds where, you know, people aren't necessarily nice. Normal Steve.
Well, normal Steve is probably blushing slightly at the last interaction between Scotty and Min-Max, but he'll look down at his bowl and gulp.
You make it by 3.
He's going to blow on it as if to cool it down. And again, the flames that are normally the inner nuclear fires behind his eyes come out of his mouth, almost as if he's trying to blow it to heat it up just a little bit more. And then knocks it back and belches an enormous belch that puts a great big gout of flame out over the top of the whole audience, and then says, "Oh, pardon me."
Righty ho, well done. You won all 3 tokens. I'm impressed. I didn't expect that.
Well done, buddy.
Okay. The 3 of you stand, sweating, scorched, but undefeated. The crowd erupts in a mix of awe and disbelief. And hereby you hear people shouting, triple crown, triple crown. Well, not why they say that, I'm not sure. Obviously, they know you're all together, obviously. That's going to be, that's going to be the guy that repaired your, you repaired the Spice Vendor on earlier. He's going, yay. Okay. Judge Calvera, his face hidden, raises a gloved hand and, behind those mirrored goggles, raises a gloved hand and invites, moves across the square. By flame and fury, the vault tokens are claimed. He turns to the 3 of you and it says, 3 tokens, 3 keys. You each hold the right to enter Carmen's. He then says quietly to you, but rights don't mean safety. Not everyone returns from the vault.
Right. Oh boy. Has anybody got any milk?
Got milk?
No, but I'm gonna get some.
Apart from the fact that Tabitha shot
Yeah,
her bowl.
I got that, but have you got any milk?
As Tabitha has shot her obsidian bowl, so obviously she damaged hers. But Scott and not Steve, as you.
I'm hoping that that's appropriate. What I've just played there.
Oh, I agree. It's completely appropriate. I don't have any problems with that at all. I'm sorry. I always forget where the. I don't know what Clear All Initiative does. I reckon that's a core RPG thing that doesn't do anything because it never.
No,
does
it's
something
just cleared
like
all the cards, hasn't it?
No, Clear All clears all the cards, and sometimes I click on Clear All the Initiative, and that does nothing. Yes, as you get down, I forgot to mention this actually before you ate your chilies, but Tabitha shot her bowl. The bowls are still slightly levitating from where they were when they were placed down in front of you. And congratulations, yeah, definitely worth the renown. So you all get a point of conviction there, no problem at all. Right, well, I don't have to worry about a whole lovely section of text I wrote just in case you completely had really bad dice today and got no tokens. That lovely text will never be read. But anyway, back in the dusty tongues, Velva Crade steps out from the shadows behind the dusty turnpike, flaring like a storm front. Her eyes flick to the vault tokens in your party's hands and into each of your faces. You got what you came for. Good. Now listen close. She pulls a battered photo from her coat, half burned, half frozen. It shows a younger Velma standing beside a woman in a chef's coat, the name Carmen stitched in. I helped her build that place, helped bury what's under it. Carmen owes me more than a seat. She owes me answers. You think those tokens are just tickets? They're shields. Without one, you're not a guest, you're meat. Carmen's freezer doesn't just chill ingredients, it stores mistakes. People who fought, charm or cleverness could get them past the door. She chapped the scorched handprint on the alley wall. That was a poet from Amarillo. He thought he could talk his way in. They served his tongue in mole sauce. Velma looks eyes.
You mean Carmen serves Soylent Green?
Velma locks eyes with all of you. The reference obviously goes over her head, but quite possibly. So unless you want me haunting your conscience or dragging your half-cooked bones out of Carmen's walk-in, I am going with you. One token covers 4. I'm one of those 4. She lights a cigarette, the flame reflecting in her eyes.
Okay.
Oh, it's the winner of the token and 3 guests.
And hey, it's all right if you can lock eyes with all of us at the same time. I mean, you're clearly a mutant. You're with me.
Obviously, she looks at each of you. She lights a cigarette out, the flame reflecting her eyes. And trust me, you won't. She says. Which is okay, because with 3 tokens, you can get up to 12 people.
We're going to ask the spice dealer if he wants to go.
I could certainly say no. In fact, the spice dealer most assuredly makes it quite clear he does not want to go. However, you are approached by an individual. I need to find the stats because I lost it. Oh, also, of course, I haven't made stats for the NPC. He's obviously going to. He turns down the option to go in after he hears Carmen's thing. He goes, but I'll wait outside, waiting to pick up the chili off you when you leave successfully. He says, yes, yes, a woman with flame red hair, with the bandana, the scorched apron, and the far blue gloves, walks up to you. It's Miss Scorchy petition. He looks at each of you and goes, can't help but notice there's 3 tokens and less than 12 of you. Don't suppose you want room for 1 more in your...
Scott will kind of look around at everybody else, looking to see if anybody's going to say no, and then he'll say, sure.
I don't see why not.
Like the old saying goes, the more the merrier.
So we actually technically have room for 2 more people? 2 more guests besides
1, 2,
what we've
3,
already...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, because apparently dog meats. Having 3 tokens means all of you can go in plus dog meat, including dog meat. I should say is 8.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Scorchy makes 9, and Velma makes 10. So yes.
All right.
I need to do things quick. There and do that.
What about the kid that asked us to help recover the bloom in the first place?
He said he's quite happy to wait outside until your return. Your triumphant return, he said.
All right. Sorry, I missed that.
I'm glad you got faith in us.
Right.
maybe, or okay, the only other thing I can think of is, does Velma have any muscle that she would like to bring along?
It says, yeah, she says no one she would, no one she wants, she feels she can trust in there.
Okay.
It says.
So I guess we want a table for 10.
Indeed.
I'm kind of worried about the whole serving Silent Green thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be green, and if it is people, it's not going to be silent. So don't worry about it.
You don't necessarily have to eat anything.
I guess so.
Stick with the salad.
I'm kind of worried what that might be.
Why did that not work? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't spell, or maybe it's because I added them in the wrong order. No, it's there. It should be fine. Oh well. It's very weird. How annoying. Sorry, just having fun against the NPC. Scorches, all her powers aren't showing up correctly. Showing at D4 -2, which is very strange. I reckon it's because I made the mistake of adding them before I.
Or you set the arcane background and therefore it links to nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, because the arcane background's there. It's very strange. Change it to melee and then change it back to magic. That fixes it. Okay, that fixes it. She's got spellcasting. I think it's because I added them before and then realised I hadn't actually given her a spellcasting skill. Because I just cloned the same NPC because only for the chili for the chili competition, all the only stat that the NPCs needed was vigor. I wasn't expecting you to win all three, you see. So there we go. And that stuff. Sorry. Stuff. Oh, I ran out of prep time. Okay, change that. 12. Oh, by the way, you have time because the dinner's not the following night. You've got the day to rest, recuperate. So you can get anyone who you can reset with your PowerPoints. And if you want to go shopping or do anything else in the town, now's a good time to do it. Well, prepping like
It's
not
not.
really.
Oh.
To you guys.
Yeah. Now that he's got this purple boot polish, normal Steve, because he's been wearing a mismatched pair of shoes for a long time, would like to look around and see if he can find a decent pair of boots, preferably purple.
Okie dokie, that probably makes them. That'll make the rarity one level higher, I suspect, won't it? So let's have a look.
And there should be
Deadlands.
plenty of purple boots.
There's a plethora of purple.
Because for a while that was the statement, was wearing purple boots.
Is that the case? Are you changing the narrative to say that? Are you, Scott?
It's reality, but yeah, I'll pay a penny to change the narrative.
No, Scott, don't spend a penny. I'll give you an
Okay.
adventure. I'll give you an adventure card.
I've already spent my 2.
Oh, I thought you still had one to spend. Never mind. Well, I've given you an adventure card. You'll have to give it back or give it to someone who can play it.
Is that hidden stash, perchance?
Yeah. And then
Well-
you can find some, so I don't even have to buy them.
If you're in Las Vegas, purple boots would be very common, but you're not in Las Vegas.
Oh, purple cowboy boots are pretty.
Min Max will play hidden stash and find you some purple cowboy boots.
Well, there you go then.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know,
Look,
I know. But 2097, they might. It's probably quite a long time off for the purple cowboy boot phase, I imagine, isn't it?
Look, you're gonna have to let me pay you at least something for it. Here, look. I know Scotty's already got a vault token, but look, I got this, and it will go really well with that minifig he got earlier. And Steve will reach into his pouch of trade goods, and he will pull out a slightly damaged Fallout 76 bobblehead that is the Iron Stomach bobblehead.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hmm.
And I'll count that as like $5 worth, and we'll give that to Min Max to pass to Scott in return for the proper cowboy boots in purple leather.
That's why I couldn't find. Right. Why I couldn't find it. I hadn't actually saved the picture. That there. That there. Share that. That's Miss Scorchy. Okay.
Literally flamehead, not quite literally flamehead, but almost.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, and I'll pop her on the comment. She's a member of the party. Okie dokie. Right. The
And
following.
Velma. We're gonna need Velma too.
Oh, yeah, Velma. That's okay. I will do, because you might need that. Okay. So, unless anyone else has got anything to do, we can fast forward to the following evening. He writes out everybody's convictions. The upset stomach goes
Steve is going to polish his boots for a good portion of the day.
Jojo's going to look around some of the shopping places to see if he can find some dog biscuits.
Oh. It used to be a street ride role, didn't it? I imagine now
It's networking now.
which is intimidation or persuasion, isn't it?
Mhm.
So yeah, you can just ask around, but it's such a nice thing. Of course, you can find some dog biscuits. So it'll cost you about $1 worth of barter. Some dog biscuits.
Alrighty, I'm sure I got that somewhere.
You just need to drop $1 off, and you're given back. You're given back as change from whatever you hand over a packet of dehydrated mole dust. Someone's written on the back.
Dehydrated mold dust?
Yeah. Someone's written on the back. Add water and regret. That's been scribbled on, so obviously, yeah, it's obviously got more value. But anyway, so it's the following day as you're moving around town. Everyone's congratulating you on your win. Carmen says basically it's Carmen, sorry. Velma says basically it's probably it's time we head out. So as you start walking across the Spice Market district back towards where you parked your vehicles, let's have some notice.
I am going to give Dogmeat a -2 to the notice check on the grounds that she is far more interested in Jojo's pockets than anything else at the moment.
Fair enough.
Jojo can probably almost hear Dogmeat going, "What you got there? what you could do. And this tentacle keeps trying to get into his pocket where the dog biscuits are.
Sully's obviously thinking. Sully's obviously too busy thinking. It's been at least 20 minutes since I had a drink. I really need another one. Notice check. But everyone else, apart from Sully, notices that the after a while, there's people who are congratulating you, and you notice up ahead there appears to be sort of 4 groups of individuals walking towards you. At the head of each group, well, you notice Rizzo Redgut Maron, Saint Margot Bell, Neon Jax Verero, and Spurs Calhoun. Obviously, they're all basically got members with them. They don't speak. They just draw weapons, ignite spice grenades, and charge. Velma tosses her coat aside, revealing a bandolier of chili valves and a serrated spice cleaver. She shouts, "You want the vault? You'll have to earn it. Stay close and don't let them touch the tokens." We're into a multi-faction ambush, so we're going to have it as a sort of combat
Now,
dramatic
are they going to
task.
fight each other, or are they all just fighting us?
They want the
Is it-
token.
They want the tokens, so it's while you've got the tokens, they'll all be fighting you. If any of them gets the tokens, then they'll start fighting each other for the tokens, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just clarifying, just for my own sanity's sake.
Indeed. Okay. So, right. How did I set it? I'm just reminding myself because by this point I was running out. Yep. Obviously, I've got the combat area. Yeah. Complications. I randomly pick one of the things they do. That's fine. So yeah, basically, it's a dramatic task. You need to fight your way through them to your vehicles, and then obviously they're on foot, and you can head off to Carmen's. So see what happens. And Scott's going first, and Dogmeat to Benny for having the 2 of spades. So dramatic. Oh, yep. Oh, I forgot to do. You know what I forgot to do?
Start the dramatic task.
But that's okay because you're still.
We need how many successes over how many rounds to get there?
You each need. It's 3. It's a 3-round dramatic task. You need 5 tokens.
Okay.
Success. Yeah. If any of the token holders do not receive 5 successes, you lose your token.
Okay.
And,
it's dramatic task, so clubs are complications. Yeah.
yes, dramatic tasks, clubs, complications. Likewise, if as a group, if anyone critically fails, you're overwhelmed. The tokens are taken, but then of course you get to come up with a desperate plan to steal the tokens back because you've got until this evening. So basically, you end up having to do the same thing if you had tokens earlier. Because actually, yeah, I will explain that bit just in case. Where is it? Yeah, basically, Carmen's, getting into the vault, it doesn't matter how you got the token, you just need a token to get in. So, you know what I mean? Apparently this is quite a common unfortunate side effect after, quite a few winners have sort of not lived long enough to actually get there. So if I could deal you a card, which is fine.
Yeah.
Jojo's got the Jack of
Jojo, you're on a complication. Do you want to spend a penny and take another card?
Oh, okay. I think I will. That makes sense.
So just spend a penny to give yourself
Scott
another card.
did.
Scott, she's on the 10 of spades. One day I will remember to actually make it a dramatic task before I deal the cards. Oops.
So I'm now on an 8 of hearts.
That's a pain. I just gave the 8. I just gave. Oh, that's okay. Where are we? Yeah, you're on the 8 of hearts. Which actually puts. I've actually accidentally put normal Steve on the 8 of hearts, but that's okay because the who cares? It doesn't really matter. It's because he didn't have a. So it doesn't matter. 5 of spades. 4 of spades. 4 of hearts and dog meat on the 2 of spades, and I've already given dog meat. Benny. Right. Okay, so up first. Why did it go to Sully first? Why did it go to dog meat? Up first is Sully. Again, from a dramatic task point of view, if you're
I
using.
actually noticed.
Oh,
Because I was the one that didn't notice.
If
I haven't. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, it's up to you.
I've just finished refilling my plastic drinks bottle with whiskey from the glass bottle, and I'm rescrewing the top on and putting it in my backpack.
When the spice grenade explodes near you, I'm going to give you that. I'm not going to make you lose out there. Spice grenades, that they're like concussive force, but they also cause sneezing attacks. From the high amount of spices. So you're suddenly covered in stuff in curry. Cumin, isn't it? No. Turmeric.
Cumin's the one that smells nice.
Yeah, turmeric.
And I think cumin would do that. Turmeric. So I'm bright yellow.
Turmeric. Yeah.
Hey, some chilies and curries use coriander, and Solly probably hates coriander.
Why? Because I do.
Yeah.
Well, no, the reason I said turmeric is because I'm quite evil.
Yellow. I'm phobic of yellow. So
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to, in that case, I'm probably going to scream and run around looking for some water to dive into.
Okay, well, it's still a dramatic task, so that sounds like athletics to me.
Okay, that's fine. Scream, jump up, get my feet tangled in the backpack straps, and fall on my arse.
Okie dokie. Okay. Miss Scorchy. She is actually helping you. It doesn't matter if she doesn't succeed. You know what I mean? You won't lose a token from her. She is going to. She's going to basically use her spell casting, which doesn't do her much good. But she fires off a couple of fireballs that explode dramatically, but don't seem to actually do much to help the party in resolving any issues. Dramatic. Obviously, there's your big swamp. Dramatic Steve.
Dramatic Steve? Look, fellers, we don't want any we don't want any trouble. Look, we can all be friends here because let's face it. I mean, I'm a mutant, and you all like eating all of those chilies, so you must all be mutants too. So we can all get along together. I mean, let's face it. You've all got to have mutant stomachs, and how about we'll maybe get you some takeout.
Only 6 seconds out.
I would like to use
brilliant.
I would like to use persuasion to kind of blather my way past them, confusing them into inaction.
I've only just realised your brains, aren't you?
Yes.
I've only just realised with the stuttering to dance and it. He's being brains from Thunderbirds. I just realised. It's only taken me 28 games to realise that. A 17. Well, that's rather impressive.
4 successes.
If it makes you feel any better, I hadn't realised either, and I live with him.
4 successes. You are 4/5 of the way through to keeping your token safe, Steve.
I just kind of shuffle past talking, and they're all just looking at me like, "What the hell?"
Indeed, Jojo.
Jojo is going to shoot a one of those spice grenades out of somebody's hand, so it falls at his feet and blows up around them.
It's a shooting. That's just a straightforward shooting roll. Don't use any on your combat because you don't want to use ammo. This is obviously you firing off multiple shots and stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. 14. Wow.
You didn't even feel the bullet go by. It just whizzed so past it, took the bottom
Indeed.
of that spice grenade and dumped it all over them.
5 tokens if you don't, less than 5 tokens if you don't have a vault token means, that's too many words of token in the same sentence, means you come out of the fight a bit battered. But obviously, if you are carrying one of the vault tokens, you've lost it. Min-max, you're up.
Oh, min-max is no. This is not happening. Here, have some lead poisoning.
Are you happy with
Yeah,
a
we'll
6?
start with 1. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That gets us to Tabitha.
Reason we're trying not to kill these people?
They're trying to kill you.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh, I was just gonna pull out
Yeah,
my
no,
mission.
we're trying to kill them. We're just
I was wondering because we ain't got no place we can target them. So
It's a dramatic task. I said there's no maps today. It's all theatre of the mind.
I shoot one of them in the
You
lake.
do indeed. No problem. Cinder.
Well, normally in a fight, Cinda would probably be throwing a protection on. So I think we'll roll our bibliopathy
Yep.
and give everybody a protection for.
Just, yeah, as I say, just a bibliopathy roll. That's all you need to do. That's fine. That gets you a 4. That gets you 1 token. Scott.
and Scott's going to start with smiting everybody so that we can do extra mojos against these guys. Yeah, we'll take 1.
Okay, and last but not least is dog meat.
Dogmeat is going to fix them with a steely gaze and growl.
Okay.
Grrr. That'll do.
Okay. 5. Okay. Well, as I say, okay, so Rizzo's basically well, you're not sure what he's doing yet. Margot Bell, she's striding forwards, sprouting sermons that have all been tweaked wherever possible to replace any mention of the Holy Ghost or God with different spices here and there. Spurs Calhoun is dual-wielding hot sauce pistols, and he appears to be riding on a large lizard that still has what looks like chili sauce on its face. As they come charging towards you with their gangs. And the second round begins with min-max with a complication. Now, the complications are not... complications will not automatically mean a failure. It just means I hit you with an interesting complication for this round only. So you can still spend a penny to get rid of the card if you want.
And it's an athletics check to avoid the complication?
It really depends. In fact, basically what will happen is Rizzo Marion will basically use a spice-based debuff to attempt to blind min-max. So that would be a spirit check to negate the effects as to get around the complication. I've got different complications to make it more interesting.
Okay, well, she's not so good with spirits, so let's go ahead and spend that Benny. Oh, and I got a club again. You know what? Fine. That's apparently what we're supposed to be doing, is doing a spirit check.
Which is successful. Oh, Night Terrors.
Which is not successful. Yeah.
Spend a penny to make it successful. There we go. Okay. Basically, for a few seconds, min-max's eyes are streaming, but she literally grabs some water and is able to... obviously, it's not a spice that reacts badly with water, and rinse her eyes out, and through bleary, bloodshot eyes, she's able to see what's going on.
Okay, now she's going to use athletics because it's time to do a little more maneuvering. These guys are throwing way too much crap.
Okay.
Really? You rolled away from the 9 to a 4? Good grief.
2 successes.
Yeah, she's fine with that.
Oops. Sully, you're up.
Untangle myself from the bag straps and stand up. Do I know of or can I see any water anywhere?
Oh yes, I'm sure it's yeah. There must be water, and it's Deadlands. It's the Wild West. There's going to be a trough, isn't there?
Excellent. I was hoping for a horse trough. I'm going to take a running leap into the nearest horse trough. If I can by chance splash some of the enemies and distract them in the process, so much the better.
So much the better. So that's an athletics check. It's successful. Obviously, wash all the turmeric off you. So that gets you an 8. That's 2 successes, and obviously that washes the turmeric off
I'm not
you.
encumbered. That's sorry. For some reason, it's put me as encumbered. I'm not.
It's still a 10. It's okay. But yeah.
Yeah.
But you've washed the turmeric off, so you're no longer being triggered by being covered in yellow spices.
Okay, fair enough.
Tabitha, you're up next. However, the water
How
was great.
close
No,
to
I'm not going
us?
to do that.
Are they coming at us as a group? I mean, like line walking towards us. I'm trying to get some kind of picture.
It's purely theatre of the mind. It is a huge.
It's probably 4 different groups that just happen to converge on us at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
And they're between us and our vehicles?
Basically, yes.
They're trying to be, yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to draw my machete in one hand, and I'm going to have my Bowie knife in the other, and I'm going to charge straight at, trying to go like between 2 groups, with my arms whirling around me like double blades. So
that's a fighting roll. That's a fighting roll. Straightforward fighting roll, no problem at all. Yeah, they just want your vault token. What they're trying to do is pile on top of you, pin you down, and get the vault token off you. That gets you a 5 will get you your second token. Just need 3 more
that's not great.
next round.
So I'm getting there.
Okay, that gets us to Cinder.
Cinda's going to roll an athletics check to see if she can sidestep one of these guys and stick her foot out and trip them.
Yep, no problem. Go for it. So there's a undetermined number of bad guys. So to be honest, we're getting near the end of the night. I wouldn't worry too much about spending bennies. I don't have any need to. I'm not going to be rolling any more dice tonight. I don't think so. Don't worry about giving me bennies. Get you a success.
I'll have to go with that.
Okay.
Means I'll need 3 next time.
You will indeed.
Love me tonight.
Miss Scorchy's very perturbed that they're obviously all flame retardant. So she's decided she's going to try and basically sneak down the side alleys. Oh dear, this could be bad for Miss Scorchy. You might not. Oh dear, that's a crit fail for Miss Scorchy. So she's on -1 tokens. She might be a rep. I'd say if you lose 1 token, you're going to have to leave dog meat and Miss Scorchy outside, I suspect. But at this rate, it won't be a problem because I don't think Miss Scorchy's going to survive, which is unfortunate. Normal Steve, you're on 4 of your 5 required tokens. At least one token, and you successfully get to your Humvee.
Indeed. Well, normal Steve kind of carries on walking past them, and his stomach starts kind of gurgling, and the gurgling sound in his stomach gets louder and louder and louder. And just as he gets past, or between 2 of these attacking groups, he passes wind quite violently, and says, I'm sorry. I think those chilies are really just they're repeating on me." And that's effectively using his faith to cast Blast Toxic Cloud.
I think I just dropped.
The normal Steve just dropped one, that's certain.
That's okay.
Okay.
Will normal Steve be able to loan excess successes to other people?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Will normal Steve be able to give excess successes to other people, or
No, no,
once
no,
you've
no.
got 5, is it all
Once you've got- once-
support roles from here on in?
Yeah, it'd be just support roles, as it were, because you've got through them.
Yeah, so yeah, normal Steve creates a toxic cloud with the chilies repeating on him, and everybody just backs away from him at that point.
So normal Steve is resolved. So yeah, you're out of. Yeah, you know what I mean. All you could do is sort of support people from a distance. Jojo, on 3 of the required 5 tokens, you're quite close to getting to the Phoenix.
Well, my first thought was reach over and light that toxic cloud, but I don't know if that'll work in this.
Why not? If you haven't noticed, this is meant to be a more light-hearted adventure for a change, because it's all been doom and gloom lately. So I don't have a problem with that. What skill are you going to use to light the released cloud?
Oh, I think my repair skill. Pull up my handy-dandy little micro repair torch and go sparkola.
Sounds good to me. Go for it. That gets you a 5. That gets you 4 of your required 5 successes.
I think I'm going to Benny that and roll again, if I may.
You do have one more round, so it's up to you.
But that's okay. I still want to Benny that.
Yeah, go for it. Reroll your repair. A 9. Well, that's spectacular. Okay, so what actually happens there? Because that gets you your 5. So you are successful through the dramatic task. So what happens is you ignite it. It causes the explosion is quite large and impressive. And you know how in as always happens to the heroes in movies, when they get caught by explosion, they get blown through the air in a dramatic pose with a fireball behind them. Well, that's what happens. Is basically you land impressively on one knee, of course, by the Phoenix. So obviously for support purposes, you can use the Phoenix to support other players next turn. And normal Steve, it's the same with your Humvee, with your grenades. I'm not worrying about ammo or anything like that. This is pure narrative fun today. Dogmeat, you're up. Dogmeat needs 4 tokens.
Okay. Dogmeat does need 4 tokens. Well, what's Dogmeat going to do? So she's growled at them, and seeing as this fight is starting to go on all around her, she's going to look around and work out where's the best way that she can run through all of this lot, knocking over as many of them as she can possibly manage while not getting hit by spicy stuff.
A 9. Nice.
We will take that 9. Yeah, that's fine.
Okie dokie. Scott, you need 4 tokens.
Okay, Scott is also going to use notice. He's going to try and figure out who's throwing what where, trying to avoid some of these guys, see if we can get around them. You know what? Let's go ahead and spend a Benny on that.
I thought that was a crit fail for a second.
Yeah, so did I. Now, does Alon roll back? Does that make that 6 and 8?
It used to, didn't it? We were having this conversation on Sunday, weren't we?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Let's have a look.
Where's the there it is.
Jeez.
Energy or spirit, those who have it rise to the occasion, blah, 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 blah. When you spend a Benny to re-roll a trait, add +2 to the roll. The bonus applies only when re-rolling. It does not apply to damage. Rolled away from a 6. Okay, apparently I'm only going to get 1.
It's okay. It's only a problem if you've got only a problem. Only a problem if you've got one of the vault tokens. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay.
Which Scott does.
Which you do. Unfortunately,
it didn't give me my success for that last
one.
Well,
no, that's because you ended your turn before I could type it in.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just didn't realise I couldn't. So we'll just have to give you an extra. You'll just have to remind me. You're
+4 to whatever I roll.
+4 to whatever you roll. So we'll actually just give yourself a
total
+1.
5, right?
Yeah. Looks like Dogmeat. Hang on. That's not right. I know someone's got a Joker. Yeah,
Cinder got a Joker.
Cinder's got a Joker. Cinder still needs 3 more. This is the last round. You need You need 5 to escape unharmed. You won't. Nothing goes wrong if you don't. It just depends how bad you.
Okay. Cinda's going to use her healing to realize that if she plugs her nose and keeps her mouth shut, none of that ugly stuff will get in. And
Reasonable.
pulls down their sleeves and the whole thing. So let's see what we get here. Oh, Benny that. Oh, look. You do that again, and you're going in the melter.
Yeah, the smelter's there. I put it there after Sunday when people wanted it. That's
There you go.
That gets you 4 out of the 5 tokens required. Which is fine.
Still need another one. I need to get a 12.
Sometimes it just happens like that. Yeah. So
Well, I got 2 bennies left. I'll try one more. No, it is what it is.
You got 1 benny left. This will be the end of this round. We'll be finishing the session.
Right,
so if you want to use your last penny, now's the time to do it. Yep.
I use my last penny.
4 it is. Okay. You finally managed to get through. You finally get through. Looking back, you can see the carnage still around you. The healing did help. Unfortunately, just as you're clambering into a vehicle, you fell by 1. You hear basically a gunshot, and the bullet doesn't hit you. But it does ricochet off the vehicle and catches you, causing just minor cuts and bruises to you.
Okay.
Dog meat's up. Dog meat needs 2. And dog
I'm
meat
on a call. I'm changing my card.
Oh, who hasn't spent a card yet? I don't know if that'll help or not.
It's me.
It's
I
Bailey's
haven't.
got me off club.
I haven't spent a card yet.
Okay.
Is that going to be any help?
Dogmeat suddenly remembers
Oh.
that she can teleport.
Do you really want me to play that card?
Well, that's up to you.
And she needs 2 successes, so we're going to keep spending bennies.
Or you spend a benny to turn that 7 into an 8.
Okay, I'll spend a benny to turn that 7 into an 8. And Dogmeat remembers she can teleport, and then is sitting in the Humvee next to Steve.
Seems sensible to me.
How badly is this going? Mind you, I'm not sure if this would count because it's a dramatic task, this, isn't it? So that would that even count as during combat?
It's a combat dramatic task.
So I guess it would count as that. And how are we doing at the moment? What's the token stand at?
As it stands at the moment, Min-Max is on 2, Scott's on 1, Sully's on 2, Tabitha's on 2.
We need either Scott or Tabby to end on 5 at least.
Yeah.
Is it reinforcements?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you play it.
It seems. I know you'll let me play it. Just wondering whether or not the other players will go, "What the hell are you doing that for?"
No, I'll let you play it. I've got an idea. I know how it can work.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. Just so you know, guys, it wasn't technically my idea.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Well, everyone gets an adventure card, so you have got an adventure card, so I will let it stand. I was thinking it was I misread it. I forgot it was reinforcements for you guys, as it were. Which
No.
is a
Which
different
here
card.
comes the cavalry.
Here comes the cavalry. Yeah.
That's why I was like, are you sure you want me to play this one? It's going to make
I
it
mean,
worse.
Well, no. As far as I'm concerned, it does. Yes, but it's a dramatic task. All that happens is more bad guys come piling in. I'm happily to allow you to. It gives everyone the ability to play one more card. And don't forget, players, you can play cards at any time. So everyone can play cards. So any benefit cards, now's the time to break them out.
How far into this round are we? I mean, how many
Oh,
people have
here,
already
I
started?
can't play this because I
Only
haven't got
Cinder
a Benny.
and Dogmeat.
Well, dog meat.
I can't play that because I haven't got an event. I haven't got any bennies, so somebody else might want that one.
No, everybody gets another play.
Yeah,
Because
I
that
know,
card's
but I
been
don't
pulled.
have a Benny to use the card that I want to use.
I misunderstood you. Maybe we can swap it around. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dog-
Tabitha's
dog-
just plays their card, so Tabitha will have to give perfect timing to someone else. But that's okay.
Dogmeat would like to play an adventure card.
Okay.
And the adventure card Dogmeat would like to play is Mechanical Malfunction.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going to happen is, because of all the spiciness stuff that's in the air,
Yeah.
Dogmeat is going to sneeze and end up teleporting into the battle tank.
My battle tank?
Your battle tank. Dogmeat sneezes, ends up inside your battle tank, and the mechanical malfunction that occurs is her tentacles get caught in the trigger of the main gun,
Okay.
and she whines and whines and whines, and eventually manages to rip the trigger guard off, which is going to need fixing. But this will then fire the main gun and take out all of the reinforcements that just arrived.
Okay, I'll allow that. I like that. It works rather well. Unfortunately, the tank is in a bad way because of it, of course. But that's okay.
Of course, because you know, nothing was set properly, and the tank's recoil knocks it back into a building, and everything's broken and needs fixing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, just as that explosion happens, Miss Scorchy was kicking off in desperation, casting a massive wall of fire. And just as the shell explodes, detonating all the spice around her, she does the same thing. And unfortunately, she detonates the rest of the spice around her, taking out a large number. Unfortunately, the cannon shell goes through her before it hits everyone else. And you don't have to worry about Miss Scorchy anymore.
Right.
You killed Miss Scorchy.
Well, she critically
Gotcha.
she critically fails the task, so she takes D4 wounds as an extra. That she's incapacitated. Okay, normal Steve, you are able to support using any of your powers or the Humvee in creative ways.
So normal Steve is going to support Tabitha,
Okay.
and he is going to support Tabby by running out of the Humvee, going over to Tabby's tank. So normal Steve is now touching Tabitha's tank, which is clearly going to G her up to make her want to get to the tank and stop normal Steve from causing any more damage to it. And normal Steve is then going to use his molecular manipulation to try and repair the damage that Dogmeat has just done to the tank, thus spurring Tabby to be there to stop him. I think that's reasonable.
Seems reasonable. Go for it. That's a +1 to Tabby.
It is, but we need better than a +1. Oh, it's still only a +1. We can't stop with a +1. There you go. Have a +2.
Okay, Tabby gets a +2. Min Max needs 3 tokens.
If Min Max plays Dress to Kill +2 on her persuasion, can she instead use that as a +2 with her machine gun and say, just back off, guys?
Go on then. Why not?
Because she's
Fighting
dressed
past
to
those
kill.
windows. Exactly.
got to do better than that.
+1 will turn it into 4 out of 5. A penny will turn it into 4 out of 5.
I'm going to go ahead and try and
You see that 10
make
just
it
roll
make it.
off.
I saw it. Yeah. Now we'll spend the penny to make that a 12. She makes it without any issues.
Okay, that's fine. That gets us to Scott. Don't forget you have a +6 bonus this round. Actually, it doesn't matter about the Betty. Everyone's got +2 for the rest of the encounter because someone played Final Stand, didn't they?
Okay, so yeah, Scott is going to continue using his faith to try and get out of all of this. And you said I got a +6.
+6 because you've got a success last round that we're factoring in as a +4, and you're getting a +2
Oh, right,
from
right,
a card
right, right.
from a
Okay.
card that's been played. And if you got an adventure card, you can play it. Don't forget.
Okay, so a 9 that'll get me 2. That'll get me up to 3.
And I'll tell you, for the record, I'm thinking I'm looking at an adrenaline surge here. Might be a useful card
Well,
to
yeah,
play
that's
right
exactly
now.
what I was. That's exactly what I was going to do. Was drop an adrenaline surge.
Yep,
And do all that again.
exactly. I'll allow that.
And there it is.
That gets you up. So that's a 9, which gives you 17, which gives you the 5. Nicely done. You're free and clear. Sully, you need 3 tokens. You've got a +2 bonus from an adventure card. You have 1 play left.
Okay. How many of them are there?
Numerous.
Numerous. Okay.
Tabitha, you could ask sweetly for Tabitha to give you perfect timing if there's a specific adventure card you want to play through the deck and find.
Ooh.
Yeah, sweetly. I've already played everything I can play. If you want it, you can have it.
Sure, I'll take it. Thanks. I'll swap it you for something that maybe you can use.
But
Unless you've already used your adventure card place as well.
So don't worry too much.
Oh,
So
in which case?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, that's perfect timing. Did it automatically take the Benny? Yes, it did. Okay,
It
great.
did.
Right then, in which case, I would like to take the card that gives me an automatic success and raise, please.
Okay, that gives you play another one that gets you to 4 out of the 5, which means you'll come out with minor cuts and bruises.
Just story-wise,
go for it.
that's going to be I am going to cast Havoc to what?
That's my favorite spell.
I'm going to cast Havoc to gather up all of the spice that's been thrown around by all of this. I love the fact that my dog sneezed when I said that. And fire it back at the attackers and spin it straight into their eyes, nose, and mouth.
Brilliant. I love it. And unfortunately, however, as you're doing that, and it gets you through to the vehicle, but unfortunately, just as you get to the vehicle, you basically basically you get to your vehicle and you suddenly hear a loud commotion, and the next thing you see is a panicking crowd of civilians desperately fleeing all the carnage, and before you can get into the safety of your hoverbike and just get out of there, you're knocked to the ground, and by the time you pick yourself up, you're a little battered and bruised and a few muddy footprints on your back as you've been lying face down on the ground. But other than you stand up and dust yourself off, but you do feel a bit painful right now.
Okay.
Tabitha, you need 3 successes.
Yes, I know. And I see Steve headed towards my tank, and I know that damn dog is already firing things off, so.
Steve got your +2. You've got a +2 from the card you played, so you've got a +4 bonus with your conviction running. Go for it.
And I've already got the machete and knife in hand, and I'm gonna just go charging straight forward to get to my tank before they can mess it up anymore.
It's good to me. Go for it. Jimmy Munker says, "Let the bennies float."
And there we go.
That's your
Thanks,
14.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you make it. You get on the final roll. You get your required 5, and you get to the battle tank. And Jojo, well, I'm afraid.
And I smacked Steve up behind the head, going, "Get away from my tank!"
Jojo, everyone has actually reached you, but obviously, I'm not going to deprive you of support. You don't need to necessarily support anyone as such, but you've obviously got to the Phoenix, so you obviously finished the session with a wonderful descriptive action that you want to take that obviously helped everyone get to back to their vehicles in time.
He takes off, blowing all the dust away.
Yeah, he takes off, blows off the dust today, and does a buzz of the group of bad guys threatening to give them a very close haircut.
That seems very good to me. Okay, well, yeah, basically you flying around, you scare off the last of them, as you say, and you have successfully got to all the vehicles. Velma was helping out. I've just stat her up so I couldn't put her on the tracker. So she clambers into the... she just clambers into the car with Cinder for ease, I think, and normal Steve.
And as the dust is blown away, and sort of settles back down again, walking out of the dust comes Miss Scorchy, with nothing wrong with her other than like slightly singed bits of hair and no eyebrows.
Scorchy is added back to the combat tracker. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, you drive into your vehicles and head. Which road number it was? You head down the road towards Carmen's
287.
287. Down towards Carmen's Tex-Mex restaurant. Which I must admit, we timed it perfectly today because that's where I ran out of time. So I have no idea what happens when you work it all out.
Hey, I wonder if Bravo Eats is any good. Should we stop there on the way?
I hope you enjoyed this today. I certainly had some fun creating it earlier. So we shall leave it there. I shall see some of you on Saturday. For our Sprawl Runners one shot.
Yep.
And I'll see the rest of you next Tuesday when we'll find out what happens when you get inside the Tex-Mex restaurant. Good night, Bewildered, and why it's so exclusive and why it's so hard to get into. I've written myself into an interesting course. I have to come up with some good excuses for what's going on. But I wanted a slightly more light-hearted adventure, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care, one and all. I'll see you on Saturday. Some Sprawl Runners if you're playing, or Tuesday. Some more.
Dust on the wind, blood on the ground. Midlothians burning, no soul left around. We rode through the wreckage, the dead at our heels. 1,000 nightmares, but we never kneeled. Then we found it, Iron Beast in the dark. Garage sealed tight, like fate left its mark. Main battle tank, our salvation in steel. Now we roll thunder, now we break the wheel. Steel and shadows, fire in our veins. Roll into eagle's nest through acid rain. Alien whispers claw at the sky. We don't know what waits, but we'll make it die. grit and we got rage, and a tank full of fury to set the stage. Steel and shadows, fire in our veins, rolling to Eagle's Nest through acid rain. Alien whispers claw at the sky. We don't know what awaits, but we'll make it die. So light the fuse, let the engines roar. Deadlands won't break us anymore. From Midlothian's ashes we rise and fight. Into the unknown we bring the night. Deadlands won't break us